Should be better be.
It's not fixed. It's not fixed. Cade, you messed it all up.
What? No.
Everybody turn their cam off and back on for me.
Oh,
no.
We'll see if that fixes it.
I'll be the first.
Tell me when to turn it. Turn it back on now. All right, I'll turn it back on now.
We got a quick sneak peek. The new format is weird. I just saw that.
Is everybody on? Shit! This is horrible. It's all wrong. It's all broken. All because.
Fix it, DM.
Oh man.
Hello.
Hello. This normally doesn't go this badly. All right, let me try. Let's see if this fixes it.
You
Nick's in 2 places right now.
No.
Nick's everywhere.
Everybody, do me a favor, okay? You're going to disconnect from this. So turn your camera off, disconnect, then everybody reconnect, and then turn your cameras on.
Okay. Wait.
Do I need to go anywhere?
First one back, I win.
No one turn their camera on until everybody's here. Turn your camera off. Everybody, no cam on until everybody's here.
Okay.
And let me see if I disconnect, if that helps.
Hi, God.
Alright,
You said you're
Hello,
gonna tell us
little
when
one.
okay, everybody turn on your cameras.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm off center.
Mother of Cade.
Everything is horribly wrong. I am so sorry.
I don't even know who's who.
Hey,
Well.
but Eddie's.
Well, I hope
birthday
everybody
cake got
watching
straight,
is
bro.
having a good night.
Fucking.
Welcome to our technical difficulties.
There's one problem. I can't see me.
Yeah, I got it. Who
That was
needs
on
to see that?
This is
It's
by
trying to-
design.
It's trying to selectively exclude you. What if we saw you but not Jay? Or saw Jay but not you.
I had a feeling that's what you meant, and I would still be
Yeah.
just as upset.
Alright, so we're gonna just have to manually crop these all real quick. Sorry, during the YouTube session when this goes live, none of this will be in there, right, editor?
No.
No, it's gonna be there.
I'm gonna leave it.
We have.
This should be
I'm gonna
part of the
slow
intro.
it down so it's like super slow motion. Everybody get out of the
We can just like
Wait, what
label
are we
it as
getting out
technical
of?
difficulties.
The whole session.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost there, guys.
That's the title of the session.
What
I
are you supposed to
think it
be
goes
then?
Eddie, right? Yeah, where's Eddie? There's Eddie.
Oversaw squirrel.
We should definitely like make this like our outro or something. Like in the credits, just like
Bloopers?
all the bloopers, all the crap we screwed up.
Every time one of us have like crashed or disconnected.
One of us.
Every time I crash or
Yeah.
disconnect.
I don't think you've earned your ice cream yet, Cade.
This is
Put
the
it back.
equivalent of you not even being close to finishing your peas.
Would your coach approve of you eating your ice cream?
No, he wouldn't
As
even approve of me drinking anything other than water and fucking kale.
How do you drink
Drinking
kale?
I'm a telling you.
Yeah, how do you drink kale?
You
How do you
fucking
drink-
throw it in a smoothie and blend it up.
Oh yeah, just like baby.
Yeah, that's what my breakfast
Wait,
is.
hold on.
It sucks.
Nick, you went ugh. Like kale tastes good in any other format.
That's fair. That's
No,
It's
like
not
legit,
bad
like
in a
kale.
salad, okay? It's not
Yeah,
bad
and
in a
also
salad.
you can
You're
like
about to
bake
argue that
it.
kale
Ranch.
salad is good.
You're running
wrong.
through a forest. You're running
You
through
know
a
what?
forest.
It's rancid is seaweed anything.
I will
Yep.
agree with that. I gave it a good
Alright, is
shot
this one
like
messed
a
up?
couple
Sushi.
times.
That
and
one's
No
messed
way.
up
I love
too.
sushi, but no, just like straight up like dried seaweed.
Yeah, no.
Oh, like
no.
the seaweed chips? Fuck that.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
they're awful.
It's terrible.
You know
Sorry,
what? I don't
everybody
care.
who
I don't
likes
care if I
seaweed
haven't
chips.
earned
Do you
my
like
account
seaweed
either,
chips?
my
Then
Chat,
fuck
what do you
you.
think?
Taking all sponsorships except seaweed chips.
Yeah,
at this
We will
point.
not accept.
There's some random like Asian company. Just
Why is the
waiting
fire
for
just
content.
blasting through?
I know, I keep saying it, like the fire blasts through and then we're all messed up again and then it comes back and we look alright.
It's because in
Is
case
it-
we get
oh
into
my-
late battle, I need to make sure that that overlay's good too. I'm
you see what you did,
so
Cade?
embarrassed.
Do I have
know.
See
time to
what you
get a,
did?
Do I have time to get a jacket?
Yes.
Nobody gets jackets.
Three. I'm like,
jackets.
We've had 4 sessions and every single one I have a fuck up in.
yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
what do you think you should be learning?
Do better.
Eat more ice cream.
Stop playing footsies with your computer.
Yeah, why'd you have to kick it?
That's our outro. Stop playing footsies with your computer.
I feel so embarrassed. So I'm like, hey, you know this, we're being super professional. Just give me a second.
This
Come
This is a
on.
serious
1
D&D stream.
No one
No
has
laughs, no
fun.
jokes.
We gotta
No
fix everything
fun.
Cade messed up.
Well,
This is the only face.
this went from
This is the only-
D&D roasting Cade.
This is the only face I
know,
make
right?
now.
You did this.
Fuck Cade! This is the fuck you Cade party! Woo!
Yeah.
All right, just I
Yeah.
want you to know that when the thing pops up on your screen and it says, "Hey, we're gonna do it," and it gives you the option to not.
You
then
say
it-
no.
But then it gives you the
Don't
option.
talk with ice cream in your mouth, Cade.
Hey, it gives you the option to, would you like to do it later or do it 24 hours from now? So at 7 o'clock Thursday night, when you were like, I'll do it tomorrow, 24 hours from now, you should have thought.
Be like every normal iOS user and just say, remind me tomorrow for 3 years straight.
Yeah, be normal.
It didn't even ask. I'll just be normal.
Did you not hear the last 30 seconds of my diss? I told
Go
you
put
what
your
happened.
peas in your ice cream.
Go put your peas in your ice cream.
Sounds like a weird way of telling somebody to fuck off. Go put your peas in your ice cream.
Mash up the.
I
Take
have
your mashed
kale.
peas and put them in your
Alright.
ice cream.
All I have
Okay.
is kale. I'm sorry.
So,
Take it or leave it.
Ass. Pea-flavored ass cream.
lemon flavor
Don't try
ass
me. I'll
kiss.
eat
Zip
the other
Facts,
tub
did you
of
do
ice
it?
cream.
Okay, alright.
I
So,
would love some
hello
chocolate
everyone
ass
in
cream.
chat. Alright, we're fine now. Hopefully, until somebody updates their computer again when we're live. Before I get into the recap, Cornholio and Nemodian, thank you for the follows. Sorry that you had to sit through that. Sorry for everybody that had to sit through that.
Oh wait, can I go get a jacket?
No.
Oh man!
Nobody gets jackets!
I apologize for everybody that now had to hear the ear rape that happened.
Sorry, I'll do this. Eddie already made that joke.
All right.
Why am I always being targeted?
You're an easy target.
I know, it's because I'm fat.
Okay. So,
That's our stream.
see you next week. All right.
Outro music.
Any
No
announcements?
Love
Or,
City today.
any announcements or anything we'd like to say before we hop into this session?
Well done, DM, for fixing that
Yeah.
mess.
Yes, congrats on that.
Thank you.
Shit.
That
Well,
fucked
there
intro.
should be, unless I have to update my computer, there should be a new song on the Arcane Archives YouTube that you will also hear in the stream, hopefully by next Tuesday. So check that out. Hit that bell and then know when it happens.
Ding,
That's the only
ding.
announcement I have.
Alrighty. All right. Well, then let's hop into this week's chapter of the Arcane Archives. So, in the last few chapters of the Arcane Archives, the party had been, for the most part, in the wrong place at the wrong time. After arriving in Solaria, that was celebrating the birth of the king's first son, they were being investigated by Chester Ekron and were possibly being set up for the murder of a high noble in Solaria, Lord Newdall. After escaping out of their house arrest in Quinn's Tavern, the party ventured out to the warehouse district to hopefully investigate Lord Newdall's warehouse and find some clues that could clear their name. For unforeseeable reasons, they busted through a window and discovered some hooded figures lurking inside of the warehouse, and after a fairly quick but almost deadly encounter, they managed to defeat their foes and find some clues that may clear their name. Unfortunately, before being able to leave, they were discovered and caught by the guards patrolling the area. After escorting them to the main keep, they had an audience with King Doro and surprisingly Chester Ekron, who revealed that it was his plan all along to give the party the motivation and direction to clear their own name. After revealing their evidence, Chester noted that the Pall Syndicate might be behind this attack, and that they were likely hiding out in the Forgotten City. This would be the former city of Celeria that has been left to the wastes after the war between Uthran and Celeria 150 years ago. Implored by King Doro to go to the city to fully clear their name, the party ventured by sea to the lost city on a ship captained by Marius Flynn. As you all look out over the side of the ship to see, or the front of the ship, to see a silhouette of this city, a blackened stain on the green landscape of the coast, Captain Flynn informs all of you that we will be bedding here for the night, and in the morning, heading into the city. As the cold sea air takes all of you, what would you like to do?
Can I have a moment to potentially commune with the Undying Court, because that is a very darkened land in front, and I want to see if potentially I can get a heads up on if there is an abundance of death waiting for us.
Sure, make a religion check.
That is a dirty 20 with my +2.
Alrighty.
Nice.
How do you go about trying to commune with them?
As we're looking over to the side of the boat and we see that blackened mass, that absence of light, it triggers me to want to ward off any like either undead or like an unnatural conglomeration of death. So I want to, as I see it, I want to close my eyes, and as I focus on my breathing and just the meditative swathing of the ocean, I want to try to visualize them listening to me, and hopefully this time they can give me an answer, or even just like an intuitive feeling of some sort.
Alrighty. So as you get this darkened feeling and you try to close your eyes and calm yourself with the breeze passing through you, you don't hear any sort of words or get a specific vision, but even though you're trying to calm yourself down, you can feel in the back of your neck this anxiety start to creep up. A slight fear takes over you. After your ears just start to have a slight ringing sensation to them, as your body, even though the air around you is chilled, your body starts to sweat a little bit as you kind of open your eyes and take a gasp of air as these sensations fade away.
Is there anybody around me?
If you did this on the deck of the ship, yes. Your party and random crewmate members would be.
I will turn and address whomever I see as far as our group is concerned.
We'll just say for the
Nice,
most part,
man.
everyone.
So I don't want to be an alarmist here, but we've had loads of fun on the boat. I feel when we get there, it won't be so happy.
What do you mean by that?
There is a chill of death. I tried to commune with the Undying Court to feel if I would notice an abundance of death, and I just don't feel easy, so we should be definitely on our guard.
The king did say that this was rated. So
Well, the only thing about people that can be killed in battle, especially if it's horrific and violent, they don't always stay dead.
So,
Not to be spooky, but yeah, that can happen, yeah.
You're talking
Yeah.
about necromancy?
Not necessarily necromancy. That could be something that we should take into account. I will swear on my gods and also yours that none of you will have to take the burden of being undead. Not while I am around and the light of my court fills me.
so this undying court is your gods?
They're not really gods, they're a lesser form. you have certain gods that rule over one particular thing, and they do that very well. This court is almost like a judge and jury that they commune with each other, and they deem you worthy or not to receive answers. And most of the time, I don't receive word from them. I feel intuitively. So
Well-
it's multiple gods, but they're not actual gods.
Maybe once you get a couple more promotions, you'll get some more answers. Just keep up the good work, and you'll get
Yeah, maybe you need to be captain.
Well, I think
yeah,
that now that
probably.
Captain Zio has promoted me to Sergeant Sven, that I will carry out my duty as well as I can.
I'm proud of you.
DM, would I hear anything from my spirits?
No, actually.
Okay.
Once we get close, I can detect and feel the area around us and see what it is like, and see if I can feel undead near.
So basically, it just sounds like when we get there that we need to be on guard and tread carefully.
I thought that was
Doesn't
the
look
original
that bad.
plan, anyways.
But with Sven's knowledge or
Sven's.
intuition, then maybe just a little.
Little extra.
Yeah.
But just know this, that if you fight any race among men or the living, they sometimes can have reserve when they are in the heat of battle, but if there is nothing but the lifeless, the void of death looking at you, there is no reservation, no feeling, no mercy. So we really do have to be careful. King Doro never said anyone that was even near this place in some time, so we have no idea what awaits us.
Well, I have a feeling that there are people here, and they're using the fear that surrounds this place as a means to hide. So we just have to find them.
Maybe it's just a ghost town.
That's what
Perhaps.
precisely I'm afraid of, that it is ghosts.
You believe it's ghosts, not? Yeah, that's fair.
Ghosts aren't always a reason to be scared of. Or, sorry, common's not my first language.
No.
Ghosts, you don't always need to be scared of ghosts.
Wait, ghosts are real. You guys have seen ghosts?
Well,
God.
Why would they not be real?
I would say with the exception of Sven and Alar, nothing in particular. That would be like noteworthy.
Oh, that was just a rhetorical question to.
No, Theo, or
I
okay.
asked. Cthulhu.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah,
that's
Captain
fine.
Zio,
wrong
ghosts,
character.
Yeah, it's
And-
good.
and entities that can manipulate the material realm are very real even after death, and sometimes they're even more powerful.
I kind of always thought that those were just spooky, spooky stories.
Oh yeah, they're spooky indeed. They're not fake stories though. They're
Not all
very real.
spirits are bad.
Are you
No,
scared?
that's true. Me
No.
and oh,
No.
Zio.
Just making sure.
I am Captain Zio, the Lightbringer. I will not be scared of no ghosts.
The loser of
I
money.
will. Winner of games, actually. Owner of Demon
That's
Toys.
his
Thank you very
family's
much.
fortune.
Demon weapons.
You're gonna have a Rolodex of acronyms.
That's the goal.
It's the goal. Just the fucking.
How many
hold on,
names
let
can
me
we
get
get,
my
Zio?
book. Let me get my book of names.
So I'll say it's gonna be like a page and a half long by the end of this campaign.
I swear to God, I will literally. Cthulhu hangs himself.
With all of that, I will just kind of turn to the group. While it sounds like we're gonna have a very busy day tomorrow, we should all get some rest.
Agreed.
I agree.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will. Are we sharing like a quarters or?
It's a boat. So there's hammocks and maybe a cot or two, but
I go
Okay.
to the hammock.
I almost said the king. Only the captain has quarters.
Okay.
Where is the captain, by the way?
At
I'm
this
right here.
point,
The captain of this
The real
particular
captain?
boat. Zio is real captain. I meant captain of ship.
Thank
at
you, Sergeant
this-
Slim.
He'd probably be up by the helm and making sure that the tie down for the night is going well.
Question: is it like, what's the sky like? Clear sky, moon.
Clear sky. Yep, you're starting to see. It's dusk, so you're starting to see some stars peek out. The moon's starting to go up. That was a weird
Moon
description. You know,
phase. Full moon.
actually, I can tell you.
Oh,
How many moons are there?
What is the date?
what is the moon?
If you're, so the date is.
What is the moon? Can you tell us barometric levels as well?
What is my symbol?
Air pressure?
Are we all carbon-based life forms, or
It is
some
the
sort of-
22nd of or it's the 23rd of low sun, so it'd be a half moon.
What's the pollen like?
You're on the
Do
sea.
I have allergies?
Not to salt.
Roll a Constitution. Safe.
Unless you're Iceman.
For sneezing.
With that knowledge, I'm going to go to like the most secluded part of the ship, like on deck, if there's like a area where not a lot of people are, and I'm just gonna kneel down and pray.
Okay. Is that where you're gonna sleep or?
Yes, it actually is.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of the cots if no, I'm just going to take one of the cots. And I will do a similar almost ceremony type thing of where similar to what I did with my scimitar in a previous night, but this time with my hand axe, just sharpening it. They are very new and slightly used weapons, so they're quite pristine. So I'm trying to make sure that they stay pristine, sharpening them up and just polishing, and just take an hour doing that, and then
Okay.
go to sleep.
Okay.
I would like to find the captain when I have a chance.
I told you I'm on my cot.
Captain Flynn, to be precise.
I can't wait for the whole party to turn on him.
Why would you turn on Captain Flynn? Anyway, all right. So as he's actually getting ready to go into his quarters, you stop him.
Sorry to interrupt if you're about to go to sleep. I just need a moment if you can allow me one.
No, that's quite all right. Sven, yes.
Sven, yes.
What can I do for you for?
Do you know what you are in store for docking outside of this city?
Oh, well, to my knowledge, the docks aren't any good. They're old and wooden, so they probably wouldn't be good enough. You'll most likely be sent ashore with a dinghy.
Dinghy. Sorry. A dinghy? So, do any of your crewmates have the ability to defend you and also protect the ship and themselves?
Yes, the ship will be quite all right. I think you're more in store ashore than we are foreshore.
I agree. The only thing that I don't want to be an alarmist about, but I don't have a good feeling about the darkness that awaits us, and I just want to let you all know that there are mysteries with darkened magics. Not that I know there's darkened magics awaiting us, but just take care of yourself when we do dock or when we use the dinghy. But just promise me and my friends one thing: if you see something that turns your stomach and your very soul, don't leave us.
He He kind of gives a smirk as he looks down at the deck. He looks back up at you. I'm not gonna go anywhere, Sven. Well, you should probably put your efforts into making sure you stay alive then, if it's gonna be that dark. But trust me, I'll be here.
Well, that's all I need. I worry about all that are unknowing, and it's my duty to protect those that are at risk. So I will leave you to your quarters, and I will go find a nice hammock.
You have a good night, Sven.
You too.
And he goes inside of his quarters.
And then I'll find a spot to sleep for the night.
Okay. Fine. Anybody else doing anything specific?
I take over the crow's nest.
So, as you head up to the crow's nest, there is a gentleman up there.
I'll look at him and I'll say,
Get out of here!
room for two?
And he,
Or,
he looks down at you and he looks around and sorry, it's not much room left.
Okay, then get out.
No, it's just not happening.
I'm just gonna climb in.
He's like on the ladder yelling up at this guy.
Yep, and
Yeah.
he's standing there 2 feet from me. He goes, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, what? Okay. I will give you a gold if you get down.
Make a persuasion check.
It's not you, it's me.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
the
brr, 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 brr.
persuasion.
And he goes, yeah, right, yeah, seems fair. And he,
I'll like climb in and get out of his way.
alright, yeah, he takes it, he goes, good night. And he goes back
Night.
up.
Who does he remind me of? Ah, fuck.
I want to know his name.
Is he larger in stature?
You are not there.
I wish I was.
Alar.
Yes. So before I go to bed, I find a hammock. Will the hammocks hold me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You monster.
All right. So I find a hammock, and before I go to bed, I kind of like kneel and I do like a little prayer before I go to bed, which I would have done, but it'd be the first time that people would have seen it. And I recite, as always, "Let our warriors rest in peace, and allow us to win their wars, while in the underworlds they feast, watching us follow our mentors, keeping all the oaths that we swore. We remember them." And then I list off some names.
What are the names you list off?
Okay.
David.
The names.
Steven, Jeff.
Helger the
Steve.
Strong, Lydia the Wise, Artemis the Swift, Darija the Calm, and Peltiel the Great.
Okay. So
You
after
guys-
you finish that, the closest to you would be June and
Oh, I'm
probably
listening.
Sven. June and Sven would be the ones to hear you.
All right. I don't make any mention of it. I just do it, and then I go to sleep.
I'll
Alright.
pick up on it, but I'll give him his space.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything ritualistic or special for the night?
I just spit my amulet and I clean it off a bit.
Okay.
Or I'll light an incense before I go to bed, but that's it.
Very well. So,
Is it Nag Champa?
what?
Nag Champa's a scent.
Oh.
No.
Lavender
say.
is the only scent.
Fantasy Nag Champa.
Not that bougie.
Alright, so as you all
Do a
I would
tattoo of
I-
the Dreamcatcher.
Exactly. I think as you all sleep for the first time on a ship, it's very still and a very chilly night. As you try to grab whatever warmth you can from any heavier clothing or any sort of blankets around, it's a pretty restful night. Nothing happens of note. As in the morning, you're all rustled awake by the sounds of the crew stammering around. Not frantically, but you would all be probably sleeping in longer than they would as they're trying to get the ship ready to set sail once again. So
But I wake up with all of them basically because I'm on the deck.
yes, so everybody is awake at this point, except no, even Uradin. You would have been woken up, and you would have been woken up by a guy kind of poking you while he's still on land. He's like, "Hey,
What?
you gotta go down."
Why? I was asleep.
I need to do my job.
What? Just stand over top of me. I want to sleep.
No. I gotta do my job.
He's a true captain.
I gathered my stuff all in a huff, and I let him in and.
And
do
you
the
guys kind
weird
of have a
aqua-
moment where he's like, he goes left and you go right, so you're and then you guys go the
Yeah.
same way. He's like, and he's like, yeah, I'll just wait here. You go that way.
Yeah. Can you breathe with your nose, man?
You look at him. He has no nose. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just. But he's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Is it really like halitosis?
yeah, it's very bad. I can smell it from here. So I shimmy past them and climb down.
Okay. As at this point, unless anyone would have stayed below deck, as you guys come up and the sun, it's incredibly bright just for being the morning, with there being nothing to stop the sunrise from hitting the ship. As it kind of all catches you, and you have to squint really hard. Is it, kind of that sensation of like you kind of hear your ears ringing as you try to open your eyes up on deck, but you're all together now.
How far offshore are we?
Joy.
You haven't set sail yet, so you'd be there in a couple hours.
So we were just kind of like
Yeah,
just
guys.
coasting, sails up.
Sails up, anchor down. Anchor down.
Oh, okay.
Clear skies.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, June,
Yes, yeah.
Oh no.
do we have time?
I think we have a couple hours.
Oh, what are you gonna teach me?
Well, did you even learn the first thing I tried to teach you yesterday?
Without any context, this sounds so bad.
Honestly, just sounds like it's Zio's mom.
Wait, what did he say?
So without context, it sounds so bad.
What did he say? I didn't catch.
He said, "Hey, June,
What are you gonna
do we have
teach me?"
time?"
Yeah, he goes, hey, kid, do we have time? What you gonna teach me?
We have a few hours.
In a few hours.
Only need 12 minutes.
We'll have a respond to June. You said it's gonna take a long time, right?
Yes, and practice.
Everything's a double entendre now.
I ruined it.
Go on.
Show me the magic.
Well, that's why we should.
This is a serious podcast. guys.
Why? Come on.
I will be staring
You
just.
know what? Never mind. I
intently
think
to
I'm
all
good for today.
I will kind of like take out my spell book and like another like I'll like take out a piece of paper from it and I'll write down the components and the like technique for casting light and I'll fold it up and I'll give it to Zio and
Okay.
say whenever you have extra time you can practice on your own and if you have any questions you can ask me.
Where do I get this stuff?
That's for you to find out.
I'm still curious as to why you need to use phosphorus when I can just sort of do it.
A firefly works just as well. And I can do a little bit more than cast light. I just think it's a good place for Zio to start.
That's true. Did you hear how amazing I can make my voice boom?
cool trick. Yeah.
It is cool.
I don't need magic to make my voice loud.
That is true, because you are a bona fide monster.
But you need magic
Well,
to smell better,
Has
and
its advantages.
I cast prestidigitation on Alar.
Okay.
You did this last time too.
Lavender. I love lavender. It smells great.
Everything's lavender now.
I'm just kind of sitting on the deck with my legs crossed, just like observing everyone. Seeing anything interesting happen.
Okay. I'd say nothing in particular at this point.
Real quick, Zio, just so you know, the components for light are a firefly or phosphorescent moss.
Does it have a somatic component?
Verbal and material.
Okay.
So I would have written down like a word or I
What?
would-
What?
Asparagus.
Leviosa.
I'm going to give you some strong world building power right now. What words would you have been taught to cast that spell?
It would have been in Elvish, and
Okay.
it would be whatever's Elvish for let there be light.
It's asparagus. I told you.
It's pronounced
Leviosa.
asparagus.
It's
Aspar-
Leviosa.
Asparagus. Anybody in chat know Elvish?
Hold on, I want to see if I can find this.
Yeah, let me try to say it.
Lena Lena Nulawin. That's pretty close. Something like that. My accent's off. Lena Lana
I can try
Nulawin.
if you would like. I found a
Do it.
translator. Or do you want
Let's
to
hope-
try?
It's Hawaiian.
Well, you try it, and then I'll try it.
Let Inasin Galad.
Let Inasin Gnad.
Let Inas and Galad.
Gonads?
Inas. I say
Gonads.
exactly that. Perfect. Elvish.
Okay.
I will repeat it in perfect Elvish.
And
And I'll repeat it in perfect Elvish. The whole party repeats it in perfect Elvish. Woohoo!
things just got met. Oh no! There we
Oh,
go.
I look.
What if you guys say it in Sylvan?
When I say it, does anything happen at all?
Tell me how you go about trying to cast this. Do you just say the words? And as she writes it down for you, and you hold it up. I would like you to read the words, please.
It's Let's Inasis and Galad.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Is that correct on my pronunciation there? Oh. I'm fluent in Elvish, so.
So it's perfect.
Well, Leo is. I don't know about me.
You have fluent.
Let Enas and Galad.
Let Inas and Galad.
But be more.
So,
But if someone that was actually speaking Elvish should be a little bit more elegant, I will
Yeah.
actually post this so everybody can see how it's supposed to be pronounced. But
so yeah, I would even though there's no somatic component to it, I would have definitely like waved both of my hands in front of my face as I said this, and while staring like June in the face.
okay.
I don't tell him it's wrong. I just let him do it.
Okay, and as you say these words, as you nothing happens.
Just
Okay.
he blows up half the world. Nick.
Alright, well.
I will go into my pouch and I will pull out a little bit of moss and I will hand it to Zion and be like, "This might help."
Oh. Why, thank you. I will take it, and then I will rub it between my hands, and then let it drop and do the same kind of waving my hands in front of June's face motion and repeat it,
Okay.
trying again.
We're just like kids at a rave.
As you rub it in your hands and you repeat the words and you drop it,
Yeah,
nothing happens.
I will pick it back up, and I will continue trying to do something with this moss and these words until I am told to do something.
I'm gonna take out a ration and just watch him the whole time while I'm eating my ration.
On like his 7th or 8th try, can I cast light on that phosphorus for him?
Sure, but just so if June would like to help, Sven, you might have noticed this, but since you don't use the components, you might not. June, you would have realized that he's just rubbing it on his hands, and you know that it is supposed to be cast on an item.
I'm gonna let him do it like a handful of times. I'm also gonna sit next to Cthulhu and kind of like eat something, watch him.
Okay.
And then
Just
after,
walk back and forth.
yeah, and then after a while, I'll walk up to Zio. I'll pick up the moss that he probably dropped on the deck, and I'll go. You can't just rub it in your hands. You have to pick an object to cast the light on.
And right as you say that, as he's rubbing his hands together again, Sven,
Kraken.
did you want... Yeah, Kraken. Sven, did you want to cast light on his hands? What did you want to cast light on?
Actually, I'm gonna take it back, but I was thinking about it. I'm just eating my rations too.
Okay. Did music die, or is that just me?
Did the
I
did the
don't
loop
hear
go off?
anything either.
Yeah, I don't hear
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think I looped it.
Very well.
I got it.
So, as June informs you that it needs to be cast on an item, what would you like to do?
I would like to reply to June first and say, I didn't think about that. And then I'll pick up the moss from the ground, and I will just take it in one hand and smack it against the edge of the boat and repeat those words.
Okay.
I do want you to know, Captain Zio, that using magic is not to be taken lightly, and it's also a very
Yeah, you
long-
told me.
Okay.
As you go, yeah, you told me, as you... And nothing
Yeah.
and nothing
I'm
happens.
rich. Everything's supposed to be easy.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, at this point, I would pick up the moss, and I would like, what's like the first thing I see? Is there
Probably
like a
probably
rope or
Uriden's
something.
spork.
okay? Then I'm going to go Zero,
the
come
first
over
thing.
here, and yeah, as whatever Uriden is doing with his spork, I'm gonna say focus on the spork, use the moss, and say the words. Now try again.
I will focus very intently on the spork, putting all of my effort into it.
Okay.
And this time, since I'm not like within arm's reach of the spork, I'll kind of, as I say the words, I will take the moss and loop it in the air in a circle and try and cast light.
Okay, make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
Can I just shout at a random crewmate? So, do you all need help doing anything, or can we continue these shenanigans? Good.
17.
Okay, it is a touch thing. So did you touch the spork?
He did
Oh,
not
no.
say he did.
No.
So, as you take the moss and you focus so intently on it, and you whirl it around, and you kind of sprinkle it on it, like you're sprinkling salt on a steak, nothing
Yeah.
happens. You might be getting kind of irritated at this point.
I'm laughing
Yeah, a little bit.
hysterically at this point.
Oh, okay. I'll say Zero last time. Touch the spork, use the moss, say the words.
Touch, you die.
And I
Then
don't,
use your shield.
and I don't
Something
want to
that you can
be-
touch.
I don't want to discourage you, but it literally took me like 12 years to learn all of these things, and I'm only level 3.
I thought you were going to say I'm only 11.
and I'm actually only 11.
I was learning in the womb.
I've aged 12 years learning magic, and I'm only 11.
The wizard shit right there.
12 extra years.
Well, I
Imagine the
guess
stress.
we will truly see what separates a sergeant from a captain. And I will take the moss and I will take out my scimitar.
Okay.
and I will kind of hold it up in the air, and then again making a circular motion with the moss and repeating these words, focusing intently on my scimitar. I will try and cast light.
Is Zio getting like visibly frustrated? Are you just like, let the Nasen galan, let the Nasen galan?
No, not like I have put a lot of time into things before, so I know how to be patient with some things, like specifically trying to learn. So no, I wouldn't be like visibly frustrated, but I would be a little bit frustrated that's not coming maybe as easy as I'd hope.
Don't take it lightly.
Alrighty, so is it just me, or did he also again describe that he didn't touch the shield?
He said he was
said
doing
well,
scimitar,
But he
holding-
said he was
yeah,
doing
holding-
circles around it, right?
and he was holding the scimitar.
He was holding
Okay.
the
Yeah.
scimitar.
Make an
I
arcana
didn't
check.
I didn't know if it would have to be like I have to hold the moss against what I'm trying to.
Well, you have to figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah. 14.
Alrighty, so as you hold it out and Sven is looking at you, just kind of wondering if you're ever going to get it, and June probably looks hopeful. As you do the incantation again, you say it in Elvish. You, in your eyes, you see a glint come off of it as it kind of hits your eyes, and then you kind of close your eyes at the sight of it, and you open them again. There's no light shining off of it as you look at the sun as it's rising and it's hitting your blade.
Wow,
I
wow.
think I did it so well it made the sun come out.
Do not say that.
Oh yeah, could you make the sun rise?
Your god did not put the sun in the sky.
My mom's rich.
I don't have a god, but
I'll just tell Zio, hey, you hang on to that moss and keep trying.
I
Don't
will
give up.
keep trying. Do you have something more exciting you can teach me?
Get this down first, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
I know
can teach you how to
are-
use a great sword. Hold still.
Do you,
Heads
do you
up.
need spork training?
I think I might be proficient with great swords. Is that a martial weapon?
I look
Yes, it
over
is.
at Uridin when he says spork training. I'm intrigued.
Yes,
I am
you
as well.
do. Enlighten us about the spork training.
Well, you sit back, you relax, and you clean your fingers.
I will grab the tip of my blade, like I'll unsheath my sword and try to like do the tip of my blade.
Okay.
Now, as you see, he uses blade. So wrong, because he's gonna cut his finger off.
What,
Rookie
wait, what are you
mistake.
using your sword to do?
Clean his fingernails.
Like very tip of my sword to clear under the.
Your
tip.
long sword.
I do not have a long sword. I have a short sword.
Your
Oh.
okay. Your 4-foot
Your
nail
short
file.
There we
Ma- just for comedic effect,
Oh,
do a
fucking shit.
sleight of hand check.
And see, this is why I don't use arrow. Those are sharp. It just-
Remember when we left and you had 10 fingers and we arrived and you had 9?
Well, +1, it's a 10.
Okay. You're sitting there.
Was
You,
that a
you
s-
kind of you as you're trying to pick your nails from like really far. You almost
Oh,
like you're
I was gonna
full-
say like. Okay, I should have described it better.
Yep, but you know, God sees
Yep.
things different. And as you're holding the blade at full length, you cut one of your nails a little too short, so it kind of stings. But for the most part, you clean your nails. You should have been glad that you didn't say you were picking your teeth.
Yeah.
Was that a save or a check?
Sort of full. It was a sleight of hand check.
Okay, I was about to say, is Cthulhu the only one that has made saves outside of combat in this campaign?
Yeah, I tend to do dumb shit.
Alright.
But I do want to remind all of you while we are having fun that we are barreling towards a certain doom. Not the
Get to
doom
enjoy
like
you alive.
I don't understand why you think it's gonna be so bad.
We got this.
I'm actually gonna break off for a little bit to like a corner of the deck and and
Did you go Kit Kat?
I'm gonna meditate.
Okay.
I broke off like a Kit Kat.
Sorry.
I just bite right into 2 of them.
Sorry, I read something and it was killing me.
I will go to the helm of the ship. So
Okay.
I kind of look up.
At this
like,
point, Captain Flynn would be there. Is there anything specific you were looking to do while you're meditating, Jude?
I just want to take the moment to like center myself, get control of my emotions, prepare to go into this new situation and with a level head, and kind of stay focused.
Alrighty, make a wisdom saving throw for me then.
I stand
Yeah.
corrected.
It's gonna be 17.
Oh
Alright.
shit! You wise.
Wise
You
AF.
wise.
Very well. So,
I would
Cthulhu,
have fucking yes.
is there any objective when you go up to the helm?
I'm just gonna go over this side again, just like slowly, as mentally I'm preparing myself
Okay.
for knowing I'm going to have to do something
Alright.
that I personally do not like doing.
As you're walking up the up the stairs to the helm, Captain looks at you and he goes, good morning. Sleep
Good
well.
morning. Relatively, yes.
Are you ready for whatever your day holds?
I'm ready. I just need to get my mind prepared. I guess you could say I'm always physically ready.
Well, then I won't bother you.
Thank you.
As he looks over to the gentleman standing to his right, Deckard, take the helm. And as he walks over and grabs the helm, the captain goes back down and into his quarters. Anything anybody else is doing?
I'm like, while I'm up there, I'm gonna pray for like forgiveness. Like I'm gonna pray and then already ask for forgiveness for what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I
What?
would.
What?
Pre-pray for forgiveness.
Prepay.
Just so you know, if I fuck up, I already asked for forgiveness before I did it.
No, that didn't count. I already said I'm sorry.
Said I'm sorry before I got it, motherfucker.
Alright. Anybody else?
Yeah. I'm sure I would have noticed June walk away, and I don't know if you went somewhere private to meditate or not.
No, just like to like maybe like a corner of the like the balcony or whatever on the top deck,
Okay.
overlooking
would,
the ocean or the sea.
I would go find a little spot to sit as well and imitate her with the moss in my hands.
Okay.
It's a
Mossy
baby
hands.
duck. It's literally a mama duck and a baby duck right now.
Are you trying to cast anything? Or are you just,
No, just focusing. I'm sure meditation isn't like a new concept to me at all. So like I've got an idea of what she's doing, and I would, yeah, not trying to cast anything. Just focusing on the words and the moss itself, and just trying to connect with any sort of magical powers.
okay. Very well. Alright. Anybody else?
I just want to stare at that void, and underneath my orange cloak, I'm just going to fiddle with my amulet, which is knotted double entendre.
Now it is.
But yeah, I'm just, well, now it is.
What you doing? I'm fiddling with my amulet.
At this point, I think it's just
Is that
single
how-
entendres.
Is that how
Amulet.
clerics flirt? You want to fiddle with my amulet?
Hey, you wanna
Cleric
pray to my
flirts.
god?
I got an amulet to fiddle with.
Healing hands is a touch spell.
Hey
baby.
girl, you want to see my amulet?
Thoughts and prayers.
You want me to cure your wounds?
Oh, that would. Whew.
Oh wow.
A,
we
bro-
are-
a
Well
broken
done.
heart was the wound.
Yep.
I don't know where you
yep,
are.
Yep. Okay.
Daddy
Alrighty.
issues.
So as you're all off doing different types of meditations, relaxing, Uridin, did I miss what you were saying you were doing?
No, I was just kind of hanging out
Okay. All right.
and moping around. I'm prepared to fast travel.
Okay. I am holding
Wait for
X to
24
accept.
hours.
I've been holding X for the last 5 minutes.
So, as the ship moves forward, throughout the day that you're traveling, the sky starts to get a little bit cloudier. No storm immediate, but you can tell that there's probably some rain off in the distance.
Sorry, you say there's something off in the distance?
Rain off in the
Rain.
distance.
Oh, okay.
For Alar, Sven, and Cthulhu, the closer you guys get, the more ominous of a presence you feel. It's nothing specific or direct, but you start to get just a premonition or a feeling about where you are.
Have I ever felt this feeling before?
Make a no. I had to
Fuck
think.
you.
I had to think.
Meanwhile, Alar, talking to no one, is like, I know you don't like this, but we're going there anyways. Yeah, just talking to himself.
As Sven, you kind of walk by him when he's talking to nothing.
Yeah, no, I know we have to go there. I made a speech about going there, and I'll keep walking. And then I want to, I pull something out of my satchel, and I'm like, don't be scared. I'm with you too. And then I'll put it back.
So, like, Sven, did you say something?
What? And then I'll keep walking.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes I zone out. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You can zone out. Goodbye.
I get on my knees at this point and then try to focus, see what. And Elvish starts speaking. I go, what is there on that dark island up there?
And this is as you're trying to pray.
Yeah, like I'm on my knees praying at this point.
Okay.
Do I see him just drop down while we're walking? Or oh wait, no, we're still on the boat, aren't we?
Yeah.
As you sit down and you pray, nothing directly hits you other than that feeling. You don't get any sort of word back or anything like that.
So it will be. And I get back up.
Okay.
Can I go back to Alar?
Yes.
No.
Alar? Okay, and then I go away.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, and it's my comedy style. No, and. Alar, I do not mean to interrupt you if you need your own personal time. But
It's fine.
are you nervous? Do you feel that?
I'm not nervous.
Oh, no, me neither. Never nervous. Always attentive to my feelings, which right now happen to be uneasy.
How far away are we from the shore? Are we pretty fucking far?
Probably an hour or so from now.
Alrighty.
Hour or so before you guys would actually leave your ship.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's a strange feeling coming over me, but I'm not nervous. I don't feel like this is the first time I've had premonitions.
Well, that's good that you trust your instincts.
Well,
do you trust your instincts, Ayla?
I don't like to, but they do. I do.
What does that mean exactly?
It means sometimes my instincts say to cut off a bandit's head, but what we should do is keep him alive so that way he can convince the king we didn't do anything wrong.
It sounds like it's almost something that I kind of know about too.
It is
Okay.
definitely something you know about.
It sounds familiar. Is that what you're talking about with the? Oh
Yes.
Yeah, that's well, we'll get better as a traveling party when we know what to do with people we don't want to kill.
Right. Well, it's not that we made the wrong decision. It's that I wanted to make the wrong decision.
You wanted to chop off the bandit's head.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't, because now I have his clothes.
Are they bloody? Aren't they bloody? Wouldn't they
I-
be?
Yes, all of the clothes are bloody. You guys have
Oh,
shot
yeah.
them, cut them. Like there's
Yeah,
holes,
no.
like there's visible arrow punctures and slashes
frost.
in them.
Yeah,
Some of them
no,
are frozen.
these clothes are shit. They're
Nah.
so dirty.
No, the pair that I have doesn't, because I
Well.
clean them with prestidigitation.
Oh,
However you say that word.
Is Urodin shouting across the boat?
No, I was telling God that.
As you wash yours up a little bit, they still have the holes, but they're not bloody.
Yeah, bottom that way.
Mending anyone?
Paid extra.
Alrighty. So as
to
you're
calm
all
myself down,
encroaching on the lost city, is there any last things you would all like to do on the ship? Those of you that are
Calming
not
myself
wearing
down.
the clothes, who is going to wear the clothes?
I can.
I will wear.
Noted that they were wearing leather armor. So if you're going to put these clothes on, they'd have to be under leather armor to be seen.
Yeah, I have leather armor, so it would work perfect for me.
Or
Don't they
just wearing them
have
in
like
general.
a tunic?
Yes, I'm
They
saying
don't?
like if you're wearing, like example, Zeo and Cthulhu, they wouldn't see them under your armor. Is my point.
Oh,
That's fair.
yeah. I will just throw mine on.
Okay.
The tunic.
Is there like a certain color that all of them have in common?
Pretty peasant brown.
But they're green.
Is
So
there
like
like
a nice.
Oh, that's right.
looking
They do
brown,
have greens on
or-
them too. Green and brown.
is there like a green or brown like extra piece of cloth or like a shawl or something?
Laying around.
No, like from one of the outfits.
You could rip one off.
I will rip one off and I will just kind of put it around like my chest piece to cover up the blue so that it's either if I can find green, I'll do green.
Okay. No problem.
Can I?
The last
hold one
set
of them
now
up?
is a tube top, or is a crop top.
Got a crop top.
Can I hold up the green bits and see if they match my very vibrant green?
Yes, they would match it had you ever worked a day in your life.
Throw some dirt on them.
I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing these. Toss them down.
Well, I will pick them up and put them into my bag.
Okay.
Oh,
We
sorry.
could use these later.
Like as rags.
As yeah, as rags.
It might
I
be
just-
good to tie somebody's, wounds with.
Can I ask you a question, Captain Zeo?
Yes, Sergeant Sven.
Do I disgust you? You seem off-putted by things that are dirty or not nice, and clearly, and I just kind of meant I am not nice looking or clean.
Yeah, how dirty exactly are you?
I mean, I'm not like. I mean, I have my clothes are well traveled, and I don't have really nice clothes. My clothes are modest.
Okay. I would reply to you then and say, no, you don't disgust me. I wouldn't wear your clothes.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't wear your clothes. They're so loud.
They are quite loud.
Sounds
It
like a
gives a
man.
nice presence, everybody knows that the captain is coming.
I lean into the to Sven, and I say, his clothes are too soft, very too soft.
They are too soft. Yeah, no, that's true. I say so.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
doesn't hear.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I'm not being quiet at all.
Silent
Okay.
out. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Hard to do that accent with a side mouth.
Little bit, yeah. Waffles my bowels.
Well, I will say to Uridan as I hear him, why are you feeling my clothes?
I haven't felt them. I just
Then how do
My
you
s-
know they are too soft?
my sport told me.
Your sport is fucking weird.
I know.
The whole time I would have still been on the helm, and at this point, calming myself down with my music box.
Can I go find Cthulhu to see how he feels after our last conversation?
Yes, you can. As you go to, it's easy to find him. As you see him near the helm, as you walk to him, you all hear from the crow's nest,
Captain, there's a reef ahead.
As I hear that, I close my music box and look up and see.
As the captain calls for a full stop. You
big
guys
is
see, as you're walking past to go talk to Cthulhu, you see the deckhands pretty frantically moving to take up sail and to drop the anchor.
Can I try to help? Would I ever been on a boat to know a little bit what to do?
I would say, you tell me. With your past, I would think no, but you tell me. I would say that you were probably pretty stuck to land.
I wouldn't think that I would know a lot about big ships, but maybe if they're like pulling ropes, I can maybe grab the slack.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
make it
Then,
easier
yeah,
for
you
'em.
could follow lead, yes.
Yeah.
Can
Um,
I shout
help.
some commands that don't sound like anything helpful at
You
all?
can say anything you'd like to say. What do you want to say?
I would shout out to the crew members and say, yes, men, turn the sails and pull the ropes.
Shoot the J!
I just love
Slam
you
the
say
dunk.
you say shoot the J.
I just love how you start out with yes, men.
Yeah.
That's precisely what we're doing. You can grab the other side of this rope.
That's not
literally.
what a captain does.
That's true.
Keep up the good work, Sergeant Sven.
Does anyone
Thank
else
you.
help the crewmates?
I'll help
Alright.
out.
I go back to my own thing. Back to
I'm wondering why the water is salty. Is all I'm doing.
Because you're at sea.
I've never been to sea before.
Oh, I thought you were implying
No,
you guys were on a
no.
lake or something.
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay, got you.
He did say the pond.
It takes
did.
about 5 minutes, but they end up stopping the ship. And in that scuffle, you would have reached Cthulhu, obviously, if you would have finished off helping them pull the ropes and
Yeah.
turn the sails.
Good job, Sven.
I'm just here to help. But am I at Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Am I at work? Is his eyes closed? Or how does he look? How do you look when I walk up to you?
Well, if I'm having my music walk down and I'm playing it, I'm just like looking into the sea, almost like at a reflection.
I will lean over to and. So what sort of thing are you looking at? Do you see any monsters?
No, it's just calming.
Oh,
And
are
then I
you?
close the music box and then I go back down. I close it and put it in, and I look at him.
Were you at unease?
I don't particularly know this feeling, but
Try to describe it. How do you feel? I
It's-
think.
I don't know how this will end or how this will go. But at this point, I'm ready to do what we need to do.
That's how I feel too, and I feel confident that we are all together. And that feeling that you have, I feel it most of the time, especially around all lots of people. But I feel soothed when I am with all of you for some reason. So, if there is anything I can do to assuage your anxiety, then let me know.
I think we should just stay together and protect the less armored people. Me and Zio are kind of built to be in the front.
Yeah, I'm literally wearing a blanket in some dead guy's clothes.
That is fair. And that's what I am saying. I am not doing that because I know we need at least somebody to help take
I
the
think-
hits, I guess you could say, if anything happens.
hopefully we don't need to get into the unnecessary necessary conflict. But yeah, I agree. We need to have the big boys with the huge muscles and armor to lead the way if that happens. But we are here to get information too, so we maybe not just go attacking unless we are attacked first.
I agree, but my soul tells me that we're not.
Me too. I somehow, with my background as a person, hold on to a slight bit of optimism.
I do too. I do as well.
But actually, if you and I'll reach into my pocket and or my bag, and I'll pull out my little like amulet. It's not nice. It's like all busted up. It's like wooden and it's like chipped and aged, but like on it are like 17 little like brass beads symbolizing like chairs or like a court.
Yeah.
If this makes you feel better, if you want to try to hold it, I'm not trying to tell you to abandon your belief system, but sometimes I just feel the wood and the smoothness of it. If you want to hold on to it until we get to the shore, if it doesn't help, that's totally fine. But
I simply cannot. I'm sorry.
it did say it. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's not as nice as yours. It's not made out of metal or anything like that. But
That's not what I mean at all. It is just purely my... I don't want to upset my god, especially going into this right now.
is your god a jealous god?
I wouldn't want to find out.
That's a very good answer for that sort of a question. Yes, no, that's good. Well, Kitun, if you need more time to play with your music box, I will.
Time already. I'm good.
Okay.
And I
I'll give
start walking
Take-
down.
I slap him on his shoulder pads.
Cling. Or
I sheathe my sword, but I what am I thinking? I just make sure I kind of fasten everything a little bit tighter now.
okay. So, as the ship comes to a stop, Captain Flynn walks down to meet with all of you. So, if Sven has not informed you, there will be a small passenger boat that you'll be taking ashore. I thought we'd be even closer, but it seems that the waters get shallower a lot quicker. And at this point, you can see that you're probably about half mile to a mile out from shore.
Alrighty, if this is as far as we can go,
Where's the dinghy?
can you prepare us?
Yes, it's on the side of the ship. We'll lower it down for all of you.
So
Yes,
then
you
we'll
have
walk
lower.
to the shore, right?
We'll ride the dinghy to the shore, and then we'll walk once on the shore.
Have you ever
Oh,
been in the
what's
water
it?
before?
It's usually very cold, so you don't go in the water because then you die.
That
It
was
is
like
quite
that was-
cold.
It's like a dad
from?
telling you why not to do something. Don't go in the water because you'll die.
Don't pursue your dreams, because if you fail, you'll die.
But
Are
like,
you
you've
on
never
easy
been
real?
to
Let's say, damn.
like a bathhouse or
got dark.
you know.
What do you mean by a house that you bathe in?
Yeah. So like,
We would
clean yourself.
Warm up the water in a pot, and then like use a cup to pour it on ourselves.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
just
And
no.
that
go
was
through
every
the
half a
stream.
year.
Two
Yeah.
cup.
Oh
About-
Jesus.
Yeah.
I hop in the
Half a
dinghy.
year.
I'm gonna help lower it down. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No, at this point they would have lowered it down. There's enough of them
Yeah,
to do it for us.
I hop in
Jump
the
off.
dinghy and I cross my legs and I sit.
Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'll hop in the dinghy too.
So when
be
you're
go
mid-air, do you cross your legs? You just jump and cross your legs?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So as one by one you all go down, the captain peers his head over. I'm sure that this will be some level of difficult, so I wish all of you luck and a safe return.
Just remember what I said to you, Captain Flynn.
Right, leave if I get scared. I heard you.
That's the opposite. No, that's the
Why would
opposite.
you tell him that, Sergeant Sven?
I'd
No, I
wait
did not
for-
tell him that. I swear I did not tell him that.
as everyone's
You
getting
know-
in, go ahead.
No, I just tell you. You know what I told you. I know you just make jokes.
And then I will be the last one, and then I'll just simply touch Captain Flynn's shoulder and say, "May Fortis be with you," and then I slowly go in.
And also with you. Is that
Thank you.
I'm not a good luck.
Yeah, I leave it. I leave him as soon as that happens, and before he even starts stuttering. I'm already over the ship and ready to go in.
Very well. So there is one set of oars. Who is rowing?
Sergeant Sven, would you like
don't
to
even go for
do
them.
the honors?
I already I grab him before he even says
Yeah.
anything.
Can we share? Can he have one oar and I'll have the other?
It is not that
would
big of a
be-
boat.
Oh, okay.
Like they are in the center, and one of you
Okay.
will have to sit there and row.
I got it.
You can switch on and off. I mean, I don't know how tired you guys will get.
Well, whoever wants to do it, I can make you feel stronger.
That'd be great.
I am not familiar with rowing boats. Dinghies.
Or
I thought this
water.
was a dinghy.
Or being clean.
So is it you, Cthulhu?
Yes, it's me.
Then I will use my action to cast Adjust Density on Cthulhu.
What is
And-
adjust density?
Adjust Density is, as an action, you can magically alter the weight of one object or creature you see within 30 feet of you. The object or creature must be large or smaller. The target's weight is halved or doubled for up to 1 minute or until your concentration ends. And then, if I'm doubling Cthulhu's weight, the creature's speed is reduced by 10, but it has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So
And
you're
down goes
heavier
the
but
dinghy.
stronger.
Okay.
And we
It's not like Cthulhu weighs like a ton.
I would weigh half a ton.
You'd weigh 1,000 pounds.
Fucking half 1,000 pounds.
Oh,
I'll try that one first, and we'll see how it
in
goes.
realism, you probably weigh like 250 to 300. Oh wait, 500 pounds.
No, I weigh 250, but if she doubles, I'm 500
Oh
pounds.
yes. I thought you meant naturally,
Yeah.
and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
are you
Fucking
9
for-
foot tall?
But you're really, really strong.
Yeah. So I want you to make 2 strength checks.
It lasts for a minute.
one
Make
for
one
each.
strength
Right.
check.
Zio, I personally find human cities to be quite dirty, so I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
you said
about.
2?
1 now. It only lasts a minute.
Okay. Shit.
I mean, if it works, I'll use it again.
Do I get advantage on it?
Only if you want to keep using spell slots.
It doesn't use a spell slot. It just says as an action. It's like one of my abilities.
But is it a spell?
No, it's like it's for grab. It's like a
Okay.
Ability.
21, by the way.
Okay.
just has one action.
We'll say you're gonna be good. You guys managed to get there fairly quickly. It takes you about a half hour.
2 rows. Whoosh! Whoosh!
And all of you hold on as he almost flies out the back, and you just see his legs in the wind.
Rooster tail. The
We're not going back.
I'm gonna water ski behind it.
Good. So, as you approach the dock, it's a very different aesthetic, other than it being abandoned. A different aesthetic. It's different. It's built differently. It looks aesthetically different. There we go. Than the new city. The new city has a brick and mortar and stone port. It's very reinforced and very large. This one, with what is left of it, is a wooden port. You see 2 or 3 ships at this point that have apparently taken on water, that have either toppled to the side or for the most part sunken under. There is one ship that is still for the most part afloat, but you can tell it has 2 huge holes on the one in the side of the captain's quarters, or where that would be, and then one on the mid deck just above where the water would be. And there are, above this wooden dock, you do see some dilapidated stonework that has some stairs going up to, which would be like the main level of the city, risen up from the dock. The waves that are crashing in are very subtle. The air around this area is stale. You get different whiffs of fresh wooden pine, but at the same time sea salt air. The city itself is quiet. You can't really see from your point of view the city itself, but other than birds chirping and different sea life that you can hear, it seems very still. What would you all like to do?
Does somebody have a rope?
You guys can climb up and walk up there, but you're going to be waist deep in water to walk up to the stairs. Or to the ladder, I should say.
I mean, to
I need
tie
the-
down the boat. would
Yeah, I
probably
need the
be
I need the
useful.
rope to the tie down the
Oh,
bed.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I have a rope.
Can I
I
buy
have a rope. Yes, you can.
Thank you. And I find like a steady anchor point, tie it on the boat.
Okay. You manage to tie it to one part of the dock that would still be up as you all hop out of the ship. And with the dock falling into disarray, half of it is into the water, so you're actually kind of walking up a slight ramp to get out of the water as you walk up to the stonework, or the stone steps that would lead you to the main level proper.
Maybe we should push the boat a little bit on the dock instead of leaving it in the water.
Yeah, maybe
Looks
we
like these
it-
docks
it-
might
hide it.
fall apart.
We should
Yeah,
hide
what
it too.
I feel like we
What if we need?
go ahead.
I
What
don't-
if we need to leave quickly? I don't think we should have to. If we need to leave quickly, just leave it on the land, then be pushing it as people, like a mob of people, are chasing after us. That would be a terrible predicament to be in.
But also,
I mean-
how long would it take for even one of you guys to push it,
About
push
to
off?
say, you, Cthulhu, and I are pretty tough, I'd assume, so we could give it a good shove and.
I'm tough.
We shouldn't put a wooden boat on wood and just drag it. It would just damage it and potentially break it.
I say we hide it.
Under
How
the
are you
dock.
going to hide a boat?
There's no point there. You guys can do as you like. And I'll
I
just
don't think
walk
there's
the
any
boat.
point of hiding our dinghy, because if there is anyone that would find us, they would see the other gigantic boat docked right there, and I'll point towards it. So I
But
think that
If
when-
someone really wants it, they'll take it. They've been trapped on this island for so long.
Just
This
for point
isn't
of
an
clarity.
island.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I was going to say.
What was that? I didn't catch it.
This isn't an island.
Well, they're trapped here for so long, and they
There's a
want to.
bunch of land that way, as I will
I
point further inland.
Don't think they would have been trapped here. I think they would have willingly stayed here at this point because there was a war. So, I don't know if you were
You
listening.
can go in two directions and just walk and get away from here if you
think
want.
it would be okay to just leave it docked in the water. It's just my opinion, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
it was
not
just
worry
a
about
thought.
it.
Let's just get going.
although going with what Urudin said about keeping our presence relatively unknown, we should be mindful of that, even if we don't hide our boat.
Yes.
I
DM?
think
Oh, sorry.
I should stand out front and let everybody know that the captain is here, and that will scare away anything that is not
Although-
wanting to die.
To be fair, you guys think I'm a monster? So, I think I'm more fearsome. No offense.
not
I
really
don't
that
think we should
scary.
go this route. I don't think that we should announce
there
our
another path?
presence. I think, well, not necessarily the direction, but the announcing our presence. I think that
Wow.
we should try to remain as unseen as we can until we are spotted, or we want to be spotted.
Yeah, I would agree.
Would you
Well,
like me
last
to
time, June.
scout ahead?
I wasn't saying I would go first this time.
Okay, just want to say you wanted to be all quiet, and then
I'm
tripped
aware
and
of what
fell on your
happened.
face. Oh,
I'm
okay.
aware of what happened, and I wasn't offering to go first. Collectively, as
In
a
the
group,
interest
this should
of-
be the plan.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. We should try to be as inconspicuous as possible, and I don't think we should go in trying to look menacing, because if it comes down to a fight, I think we can handle ourselves, but we don't want to give the impression that we are enforcers of pain. Remember, we are here to find out information, and everything else should be defensive.
Well, you
Well-
should be prepared to defend because it doesn't sound like these. If it is the group of the people that the king thinks are here and the group of people that planned an assassination of a noble, I doubt that they're going to be friendly as we snoop around.
Yeah, they don't even know who we are, though.
Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Well, the
Okay.
stick will be broken by almost every modern weapon.
I will start to walk.
I'm gonna
I'm walking with
see
it.
if I can find a vantage point to get up in the trees.
You guys are still on the boat, right?
Yeah.
No.
we're
Well, we
going-
started.
Yeah, I think we
start-
we
I
tied
started
the boat up.
walking.
Yeah, we
I'm
tied the
trying to
boat up
see
and
if
we
I
got
can
out.
scout.
Right, right. So
I would have been walking for a minute.
well, we're just gonna say you guys haven't yet.
Okay. Okay.
So, as you guys go to the stone steps, that would be the easiest way up. As you guys emerge and you can see the main city itself, it's a very odd sight. You notice most of the buildings are either dilapidated or burned out. And a very odd sight is the growth that's taken back the city, but still conform to the city itself. The trees that grow off of the main street, so what buildings you do see are hidden in collections of trees that also dwarf those buildings in size. They kind of encompass it, grow with the structure of these homes and shops themselves. As you see, the cobble that would have once been on the floor has now been taken back by mosses and grass. You see the light peering through the clouds hit the city itself as it gives a very contradicting feeling of a beautiful landscape, but one that you know there was much grief and agony.
Nature is healing.
And there's nobody obviously visible, right? Like, this is like abandoned.
Correct.
Does my eeriness?
That
Is it-
feeling in the three of you is intensified, but it is not overwhelming. You guys at
Alrighty.
this point have grown to be accustomed to it just in the past hour or so. So it would, unless you're thinking of it directly, it would not overtake you.
I will using
Those.
that. I will use Find Sense. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Alright, go ahead and
Oh.
cast Divine Sense.
I will close my eyes and just try to focus and see if I feel anything.
What is he doing? Is he asleep?
Describe how you cast it.
I kind of like I have my sword. At this point, as we're walking, I unsheath like my shield at least and have it down, and I kind of just like go into this like mindless stare and then close my eyes, kind of just like try to see if I feel anything around me, sense anything around me.
Are you? He's asleep.
Thinking.
No, not you.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Good thing.
Just tell Sven, don't interrupt him.
What is happening?
Alrighty. So as you use this ability, you feel an unbearable presence surrounding you. Almost like it's barreling through you at the same time, of different celestials and undead.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Let's go back to. Like, obviously, I don't know what he felt.
I open my eyes and they're just inherently wide at this point. And I kind of like, I'm speechless for a second. Look. Well,
Cthulhu, did you shit your pants?
no. shut up. And I look at everyone else.
I would say one
Shit
thing you
yourself.
notice about Alar is that he doesn't like normally Alar looks tired. In this instance, he doesn't look tired.
I am. Please, everyone here, please just be aware there is an undistinguishable amount of just not the right energy around us. I can't tell if wait, was it good or bad, or was it like just a fucking mixture of all?
Good dead bodies.
It was a
I sell you
sorrowful
AT&T Ubers?
feeling.
There is not. This town is definitely, like Sven said earlier about ghost. Just be careful. There's something here, and I do not know exactly what.
No shit. Let's go.
No, that's good. That is
Well
good
said.
insight.
And now I will go. I will take the lead, having my shield out, and I will actually unsheath the sword at that point.
Okay.
I'll follow as closely as I can behind Cthulhu.
I will also unsheath my sword and equip my shield.
Since other big man's taking the front, I'll make sure I'll take the back and have my greatsword out.
All right.
DM, I have a quick question for you.
Yep. 1 second, Erudin. Give your
I will be towards the rear with Alar.
Okay, June, I'm assuming in the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in front of Uridin and Alar, and I'm just kind of like rubbing my fingers together with like frostiness.
Yeah, I got my bow and arrow knocked.
Okay. And Sven, what was your question?
As we had walked up the steps to get to the level ground of the port, and we could see the expanse of the overgrown city, is from where we've walked from the port, is it like a main road that we're looking at where we can see?
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, you'd be looking straight onto a main road.
I don't think that we should just walk down this main road. Why don't we at least stay off center or try to go around? Does that make sense, or is that the bad idea?
I do not feel
Yeah.
like we should go on back roads, though. We need to stay on
Do you
some
know any?
distinguished.
Do you know any?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Do you know any alleyways?
No, I have never vacationed here. This is new for me too.
I thought you were from the city.
Yeah, I'm from the city that we sailed from. You don't live in one city, but you're also from surrounding cities. I've never been here.
They're not
Or-
the same.
Well, actually, DM, would for any reason, I don't think
Actually-
Sven has been here, but has there been any like clergy members that might have told me like a little bit about this city if they've had to go here in the past, or would I know anything about it?
You might have heard
Not like a-
stories about the place.
Yeah, I
but
wouldn't know like a
since-
layout, obviously.
Yeah, you might have heard stories about the place, but there would have been no reason for anybody to really venture here. Specifically from your clergy, because anybody that would need to be recovered from here would have been dead for over a century and a half. So.
Is the layout
DM.
similar?
To the city? No. It'd be
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
They would improve upon the imperfections from before. Yes, Zia.
Yeah, would I have read anything about this city?
Make a history check. I don't think so. We'll see if you can pull something out of it.
History. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Yup.
You would remember. You would remember hearing about a very large battle that took place either in or very close to Solaria itself. And to the point of no return, Solaria would have, during the war, had to fall back from the city and reclaim it later.
Do I know if they ever did reclaim it?
You would assume they did, considering they won the war.
Oh, true. That's right.
I have another question for you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I may have asked you this in either session 0 or 1, But the overall opinion of King Doro, what is it? Is he generally liked? Is he feared? Is he a kind? What is
Generally
people...
liked. He is very stern but fair. You know that he is very forward thinking, and definitely puts the kingdom and his people above anything else.
Okay, I just wanted to know that. Yeah, I will suggest, well, everyone, we should tread lightly. I would keep our eyes peeled, as they say, with the potatoes. But yeah, let's move. Let's move at a normal pace to not make sure we don't miss anything. And I would suggest that some of you look in alleyways to left and the right. I want to try to remain present at where we are, because I do have an ability that allows me to feel if there are the dead bodies close, as was my duties a long time ago.
Okay.
As I'm the lead, as I'm leading, I would kind of just be really hyper vigilant.
Okay.
Like looking at everything.
So are you guys going to be heading up the main road?
I believe that is the plan.
Not in the center, but like kind of like.
Yeah, we should stay to like one side, and then as we like see alleyways, yeah, we should like look past them, because we don't want to get lost down alleyways.
I agree.
I don't know.
Alar would be looking through every window, every alleyway, especially behind them, just like hopefully make sure nothing's gonna jump out at him.
Okay.
Because he's gonna treat every single window, every single door, every single alleyway as a opportunity to get attacked.
Okay. So for the most part, you're all staying pretty vigilant.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to keep my eyes up above us.
Okay, no problem. So as you all start to head through the main city, we're gonna take a break here. It's gonna be an earlier break, but just to get ourselves prepped and ready for the exploration.
Fighting dragons.
Yes, the exploration of this city. Well,
I'm so nervous. All of these buildings are mimics.
all of them. You walk in a door, it's actually a mouth. You die.
It eats all.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are gonna take. This one's actually going to be a 20-minute break, just so I can get some things ready for the second part of this session. Thank you to all of you that are watching. If anybody's new here, make sure you follow.
Definitely want to say encounters there.
God sus, bro.
And we're gonna be back in about 20 minutes. Thank you.
He's gonna kill us. Don't miss it.
Goodbye. We'll be back. And we are back.
That was the first time I had to pull something out of there. What? Are we back?
Oh,
your amulet?
The amulet.
It's the amulet. It's
The wood-
soft
the wood
wooden
amulet.
Is there an
Smooth
amulet in your
wood
pocket?
You just happen to see me.
All right.
Smooth wood.
Neither.
As you're all going to explore the city, let me get to the stat block for the dragon. Hold on.
Void dragon.
Had dungeons,
Nope.
we need dragons.
You said you are not heading down the main strip, correct? The main road?
We like are.
are.
Yeah,
We
as far
are,
as I
but
know,
we
we
No.
are.
We're hugging to
We
one
are.
side of it, though.
We're on the sidewalk.
That's fair, but that's the way you're going.
Yes.
Yup.
All right. Turn this music down just a bit. Man, I wish I need some eerie ass music. All right.
I'll make it.
Let's get it, baby. All right. So, as you're all heading through the main stretch of this abandoned city, each step you guys take is louder than the ambience around you. You walk by a tree as a bird is startled and flutters out of it as it makes the entire group jump. As you guys grow closer and closer into the actual heart of the city, you can see former homes that are collapsed in over time and for lack of care. Trees that have pushed through the glass on windows and are growing into one of the windows and out the roof. Shops that are dilapidated and doors that are barged in. What are you all looking for while you're here?
Danger.
Yeah, I'm looking for like any like movement because it seemed like that. I guess like larger than a bird. Because I'm not really expecting to see any humanoids around, so I would be kind of on the lookout for that.
I'm looking for ghosts because I was told that there'd be ghosts.
Okay.
I'm looking for I am looking for like humanoided figures. In a way, I'm looking
That
for
narrows it down.
Yeah, right. I'm just looking. I am
Looking for
fucking.
stuff.
Cthulhu is fucking terrified right now, so he's just like anything and everything he's looking for.
Okay. And go ahead.
As we're walking, I actually want to use Eyes of the Grave. And I see the grave with my eyes. As an action, I know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of my next turn. I can use this 2 times per long rest.
Similar to Cthulhu, when you use this sense, it feels like a whirlwind of different figures that are spiraling around you and moving through you. You seem like you're lost in a sea of forgotten spirits and forgotten people.
How did he cast, by the way?
I'm gonna go home now.
Like, is it visible or is he just like?
Yeah, I stopped for a moment, and my eyes, they actually glow yellow with a decently bright light, and I stand there for a second, just kind of like in Doom 2 when you get the invincibility and your eyes turn all yellow.
Yes.
Yeah, like that, but it actually like shines out a little bit. But it only lasts for a moment before it comes back, and then I just say, I really don't like this lost city. Maybe it should remain lost.
Well, let's not get lost, first of all. But let's continue.
Is there any like building of note, like big structure that I can see, or town hall almost?
Not at the moment, no.
Is there any sign of either like a smokestack or a random light, or do we hear any like a noise that sets out?
Make a perception check.
Yes, please.
Do I see any ghosts?
Still looking for them ghosts.
You are the ghost.
Zio, I was gonna say,
Dun, dun,
Zio was dead
dun.
the whole time. 19.
feel
Oh
at
no,
home.
sorry, 17.
17. With this city being so quiet as it is, you do not hear anything yet. You know that if you were to hear something, it would definitely stand out. So just as a general note, I'll keep in mind that you're hearing or listening for any sort of thing out of place. As you guys are getting closer and closer into the center of the city, well, what you would assume to be the center of the city, the clouds start to come over and put a very dark overcast on the city itself.
You know how you guys made things bright and light?
Yeah.
You do that to my shield.
No, not yet.
Alrighty.
I'll cast light on Cthulhu.
No.
He's in front. He has to be able to see.
If he is
I think we
in-
can see.
Yes.
I can.
Yeah,
We
no,
can
it's-
see.
It's not pitch black, just darkness is falling over.
It's moody.
Oh, well, then why do you want to yield flashlight?
Bright light.
You might as well have a sign that you hold that says, "Come munch us, undead people."
I think
I thought they were ghosts, not
they would
undead
honestly
people.
find us before we find them. Anyways, even if we had a bright light, but okay, if we get into a dark place, just cast on my shield and I'll take lead.
Random
Aren't you in
question.
front?
How far? Like, can we see the docks from down this road? Is this road straight? Like, can we see the way we came?
It curves, so at this point you want to be able
Okay. I won't be able to.
What did you say?
I was
Zio?
asking if.
No, I was
Oh.
talking to Zio. Sorry.
I said, aren't you already in front?
Yes, and if we need to go into a dark place, I need to see, and we probably should be able to see what's in front of us. Correct?
That's fine, but you said you're going to take lead. Like you're not already taking lead. I'm just confused.
Um,
One,
if you
3, and I walk forward.
DM, while we're walking, I actually want to like change my focus for what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to be looking for like anything that would resemble something that the people were wearing, like the brown or the green color, like a trail marker or some sort of symbol that would look like it was that someone put it there on purpose.
Very well. I'll keep note of that. Is there any buildings or areas in the city you guys are looking for, or districts that you guys want to go and adventure into?
I'm looking for.
June-
We've never been here.
Of some type.
I'm just mentioning, like, you know, are you guys going to look for a church, tavern, hall, castle, rich district, poor district? Where are you guys going to try to find?
I mean, where would they be? Would there be a dungeon? Wasn't there something about an undercity?
That's what
to
I was
visit?
just thinking, Lars. They
Yeah.
mentioned
We
something
should
about
find
an
a sewer
undercity.
system.
I prefer to stay out of the sewers. We could find a basement. I'd rather
Well,
find a basement.
Do you really
If-
think that's how you get into the Undercity?
Well, if there is a similarity with the Solaria and the Lost City, is that our clergy has an undercroft for bodies, but I don't know where there would be a temple or a church or anything like that.
What if we were to keep an eye out for some like blank flags like those tattoos that we saw?
That's what I've been kind of looking for, is any sign of that
Yeah,
group.
I would
We can
assist her
also-
with that. I was gonna do that.
We
Okay.
can try to draw people to us, but not directly to us with tricks.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I'd want to get a vantage point.
Well, I mean, we could do it like we did with the guards the other day. Pull them one way, then they go the other, and then...
Yeah,
We are in a city that we do not know anything about. I do not recommend we split up. in
How about
the
this?
slightest.
No.
Well, I mean,
Let's
I wasn't
find a
suggesting to
spot.
split up, but, you know, like, make a noise
Here-
over there.
Hear
Throw
me out.
another stone over there or something.
What if we find the nearest tavern, and we all go in there and devise a plan there, undercover, not wide open?
For,
We have no idea where a tavern may be. It could be an hour until we find one.
Or the closest building or something that looks abandoned, and we are the only ones.
This
Like
is a
this
building
one?
that's abandoned.
are we in the town square? This one?
You would be probably encroaching on it sometime soon, and
I
you
say
would
we-
know that buildings of note of popularity, whether it be a tavern, different shops, or stuff like that, would probably be near the center of the city.
I say we go to the town square and get in a building there, and then we can devise a plan. Just so we're center mass almost.
One thing Alar just thought of that he'd be keeping track of would be trying to see buildings that he thinks would have, would go to the Undercity. I don't know if there's a way to tell that, but I don't think there is, but just for shits and giggles.
Alrighty.
For shits and giggles.
As you guys are heading through and you kind of look in alleyways, you're looking behind the buildings, one thing of note that's very different about this city compared to the new one is behind the buildings or in these alleyways, you can see that there's like large rocks or large, what would be ridges of stone, as if they built this city very much around the landscape and didn't topple it. And as you get closer to the center, you can see that some of these rocks converge that kind of almost make the pathway of the main city go into a funnel that leads to an area. You see a plinth that has like 2 feet on it, two large feet. It's a statue plinth, one leg kind of going farther up, but then behind it you see the statue of a toppled soldier that was holding a sword behind it. And then in front of you, what looks it has a overhang or a sign that's overhanging on it. It's very hard to make out, but you can tell it has like a tankard on it. You'd assume this is probably the tavern.
Assume this is probably the what?
Tavern.
Hey, look there. There looks like a sign that would be on a tavern.
Alrighty, let's go in.
Everybody make a perception check. Everybody make a death save.
Well, that was quick.
18.
You say perceptors?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, just kidding.
Anybody
16.
Anybody below 10?
8.
All right. Zio
10
doesn't
exactly.
pay attention. He's really taken back by the city.
Wow,
As you
this
guys
city-
can kind of see, as the
for
darkness, the overcast gets darker and darker, you guys can see that there is light emanating from inside of this tavern, a green light.
Sword and shields out.
No.
I'm
Does
not-
that
I
green light remind me of any like glowing moss or something like that?
No.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. No, it does not.
Should we do the light thing now, or do you guys want to leave it alone?
No. Wait, what? I don't need to do the light. It's daytime.
It seems like someone's already made a light for us.
what is
Alrighty.
it?
What's the plan?
What's like the structure of this building look like? Like, are there still walls up, or
Yes, there are crumbling bits to it, but for this only being a one-story building, it seems to be intact, considering, you know. But mosses growing up the sides. The landscape's definitely taking back this building, but the walls stand for the time being. What's your all marching order? It was
I am in the very front.
very front.
yeah, I think we're pretty much the same, right?
I'm.
Yeah,
like,
very rare for
Alar in
Alar.
the back. Zio near the front or the back?
I was in the middle, I think behind June. And June was behind Cthulhu, right?
I'm behind, so I think it goes Cthulhu and then Sven, and then me,
Yeah, that's right.
Zio, Urden, and Alar.
Very well.
Yeah.
Are you all going in?
No, I,
Is there a
what-
window
If
to
Cthulhu
look
does.
Yes.
in?
I
wanna,
actually would not go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to look at the look in the window.
Okay, you have to
wa-
step over right by the head of the statue, and as you do, you kind of peer in, and you see right on that sill, you see a candle that is emanating a green light, and the smoke trailing off of its green. As you notice that there's one on two other windowsills. You notice 2 or 3 beds, 2 that are very close to you, one that's a little farther away, very decrepit and green and covered in mold and just mildew, and you see a some sort of tool that probably looks kind of like a pitchfork that's smashed on the ground.
Does the green flame on the candle, do I know if that's like arcane? Do I recognize that or know what that would mean?
You make an Arcana check if you'd like.
I would like.
I would like.
10.
Not really piquing your mind of anything specific.
Wait, is there a stone that when we step on it, it releases a poison spray?
I was about to ask.
It's so
Can I
oddly specific.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't stab it with
yeah.
your sword again.
Sorry, section 0.
Okay, fuck you guys, and that happened one time, and now I look down at the
It's me
floor.
too, Cthulhu.
As you look
I
down
want
at
you
the
to know that
floor,
was me too.
make a perception check.
Perception.
Does the? Did you say the bed
16 minus
looks? Oh, sorry.
16 or 15, 16 minus 115.
There does not look like to be a poisoned pressure plate below you.
I was saying any trap, like on the door.
There does not look like there is a poison pressure plate below you.
Does the bed look recently lived in, or is it kind of just
No.
moldy and gross?
It's nasty.
Okay.
It's real nasty.
Full nasty.
Nasty.
It's full nasty.
Are you,
Looks
guys,
more
man.
comfortable than ice.
are you guys ready?
Do we want to try? Are we just going to walk through the door?
Yes.
I was gonna kick it in, to be honest.
I don't. It's a tavern. You don't kick in tavern doors.
I would say just open the door
Walk
and we'll
right
proceed
in.
slowly.
Doesn't it depend upon the tavern?
If I walk in
No.
slowly and get shot by things, I will be.
Oh,
You've got your shield up.
That's
and
why
we've
you're
got-
in front.
Yeah.
And so
by
with the
the
shield,
cord.
with the shield like on one arm, like on my right arm, I kind of push the door open slowly with my left.
Okay. How do you die?
7d8.
Alrighty, as
Quickly,
you push
please.
it open, this stench of rotten wood and just foul mold and mildew hits your nose, as it kind of makes your eyes water before you can try to get used to it.
Yep. Lovely.
That's a smell that I'm used to. That is mold and mildew.
Oh, you fucking love it, don't you?
I don't love it. I know it.
How far into the tavern
Yeah,
are we?
how far in can
He
I
pushed
see?
the door open.
How far
Oh.
in can I see? Do I see anything new, different?
You can see about 50 feet in.
Anything
big
of
is this?
interest?
Nothing of note. It looks like a hallway. You can see like a shattered sword on the ground.
I proceed to. I look look for like anything to like try to kill me on the floor.
You
Traps
don't
of
see
some-
anything trying to kill you on
Flora's
the
trying to
floor.
kill me.
Okay, so I proceed to walk forward.
Okay. So, how far in do you walk?
I'll walk. I'll walk 10 feet in.
Okay. Everybody follow right behind him.
Yeah.
As far as we can.
Yep.
I mean, I'm like
I stay
20 feet
outside
behind
it,
him, technically.
and I watch our backs to
Okay,
make
at
sure
this
no one
point
comes
you
up.
wouldn't be inside. You'd be about 10 feet from the door.
Oh yeah, I'm just covering the door.
Okay. Do
There,
you want to go
like-
off to like the side then?
If possible, if there's an alley across the street from this tavern, I would duck in there.
The main road would be leaning here. You could go to the side of the building, but it'd be a little tight for you to get in and out.
Where are
I'll
you
just
going?
I'll just stay at the door and cover. Just watch our backs.
Very well. You notice that green smoke coming off and that green light emanating from different candles throughout the tavern, but again, nothing other than what I've described takes note.
Is the building we're at the only one that's illuminated?
Yes.
Is there what does the building look like across the street?
All pretty dilapidated, nothing of specific, like,
I'm gonna take a nice jaunt over there towards the
Okay.
window, the closest window.
okay.
I peek in.
Okay, while you're doing this, Cthulhu, are you moving farther in?
Yes.
How far?
Is there stuff in Roll20 or no?
No.
Just ask. Okay. I'll walk 15 feet this time. Being careful and easy, like looking around, trying to not kill myself.
Okay. As you go over, you look in the window. Is that what you're trying to? Or...
Yeah, I just want to see if my intention is to see if the proximity of getting close to a window or a certain place would light something up.
Very smart, but unfortunately it does not. There is no light emanating from this building.
Okay, and then I stand there but look at the tavern.
Okay.
Is there a second floor?
To the tavern?
Yeah.
No. It is a single
Okay.
level floor. Or single level building.
Is there any doorways that we see?
There's a doorway to your right and to your left. To your left would be the doorway that June was looking into, or that building, I should say.
I'm gonna start spreading out
I-
and just
okay.
kind of roaming around the room, seeing
okay.
what I can see around the room.
I'm going to aggressively push in
The room to the
fir-
left you're talking about, Zio? Sorry, Cthulhu. Or
The main
you're in
room
right
that
now.
we walked into, yeah.
No problem.
Just
Cthulhu,
roam
what are you doing?
around it. And...
You said the
There's
left.
one to
is
your
where-
left and one to your right. To your right, you can see in there. In that one, there's a broken pickaxe, 2 dilapidated and shattered chairs, and then a window.
I'm going to aggressively push in the left one.
Okay, how far in?
I'm gonna swing the door open, look, and then...
It's open. There's no doors.
Okay, then I'm gonna look in and walk 10 feet in.
Okay. Sven, are you sticking with him, or what are you doing?
If he walks 10 feet into the room, I'm going to linger at the door frame.
Okay. June, you got a room to your right, or the room that you looked in before?
Oh, well, I already looked in that room. I'll go and open the door to the right.
Again, no doors.
Oh,
Open,
then yeah,
open
I'll go
concept.
to the door frame and kind of look in.
Okay, Alar.
What?
So this is a hallway. Do the doors look like they're consistent, like you might see in a hotel?
No
or
doors.
Are they?
Open door.
Or,
frames.
you know what I mean? Doorways. Do they look consistent, or
What do you mean consistent?
like in a hotel, the doorways are all consistently spaced? Is that what this looks like?
This is you're walking diagonally through the building, and then there's 2
Okay.
openings on your left and right that lead to rooms.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm going to go up to one of the... Oh, go ahead.
Whichever. I think June went into a room without someone there with her, so I'll go with her.
Okay. Zio or Uridin, are you staying at the other building? They disappear out of sight because they go in the building.
I'm gonna do one last scan, like down the street, to see if I find any sign of illumination.
Of illumination, no. You do see a doe sprint across the street, though.
A doe, like a deer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Female deer.
No,
That's
I-
exactly what's
did
going on in my head.
Did not mean to do that.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking it too.
It makes me jump a little bit. But I will go back towards the tavern. But I am very skeptical.
Did you want to stay outside or go inside?
I'm staying outside.
Very well. So, Cthulhu, what are you doing?
Sven, could you give me a piece of cloth?
Yeah, I have a piece that, oddly enough, was referenced on the boat, a small tattered piece.
I grab it and I walk like slowly but intrigued to one of these like glowing candles. Is there one like in the room I'm in?
Yes.
I walk with the cloth like hand and I pick it up. Or
Okay.
like I inspect it and then like
Well, it's
if
lit.
it
Are you
gives-
putting the light out?
No. I'm looking.
Now
Like,
remember,
does it-
they're not like candles that are like in like a glass container. Like the wax is melting over the side.
Is it okay, can I tell if the candle is getting shorter or is it just consistently staying at the same height?
The candle looks to be as if it was melted down by half, but the windowsill it's on, as well as the ground below it, seems to be covered in wax.
I'm gonna grab it with the cloth.
Okay, you extinguish the flame.
No, I'm gonna keep it lit.
Okay, what do you plan to do
Hell
with this
yeah.
candle?
Use
Wait,
it.
what are you doing with the candle?
Thank you.
It's intriguing.
Well, don't touch anything yet. Why don't we just announce that we are here? Say hello or something.
Could you cast thaumaturgy on me, or no?
I can.
Do we need everybody in a
Wha-
freaking 1.5 radius to
Zia,
hear
you
that?
would unfortunately not be in earshot.
Yeah, why don't you
Oh,
tell me
okay.
what you want me to do, and I'll see if I can do the spell that you know the name of on you.
Oh shit. Well, I think we should just yell in common. There's just hello. Is anyone here?
Hello. It would mean no harm. We are looking for the lodging. Is there anyone home?
Do you use
Outside, I
thaumaturgy to
drop
make
to
that
a knee.
loud? Or
No, I just say it in my normal
Okay.
voice.
Is there anyone? Yeah. Hello, Wisconsin. As you kind of shout this out, I mean, louder than your normal speaking voice, I'm assuming, right? You're not just using thaumaturgy though, right?
No, I'm not using thaumaturgy,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm not yelling it.
Okay. As you ask that, you hear farther into the building, you hear a slight. What seems to sound like if someone was like dragging like a bag of potatoes, like a sack of potatoes. And then you hear.
That sounds like a sack of potatoes.
And then you all, actually, Sven, June, and Alar, you all hear a.
I don't like that.
So is that like like a chair? Somebody moving a sack of potatoes
Wait,
on
did
a
I
large
not
chair.
hear this?
No.
Where did the sound come from?
Farther into the tavern.
Like into the room I'm looking into,
No,
or
farther
like where
in the building.
Zero's at?
That would be from where you guys came, like farther into the building. Like if you guys kept progressively getting into the building.
Oh, I thought Zero.
The
was,
hallway
like, looking
still
around
keeps
the
going.
Main...
You guys
Yeah,
just
I
stopped
thought.
at the two.
Yeah, I
Zio
thought Zero
stopped
was
in the
looking
main
around the
room,
main.
the first room you guys were in.
Can I also, while my thaumaturgy is still on, can I try to change the color of the lights?
Wait, so you are casting thaumaturgy?
Well, no, I wasn't casting it. That's right, I wasn't not casting it.
You can now if you want to. If you want to try to do that.
Yeah, you wasn't not casting it. Did you or did you not cast thaumaturgy?
I wasn't not.
Did you?
I wasn't not doing it. Actually, no. Yeah, let's find out and see what happens. I'll cast thaumaturgy, and I want to change the color of the candle to a nice blue.
The one I'm.
Yeah, the one that's in our room, and then I. Oh. And then. Yeah, that's all I'll do right now.
What was the O for?
Because I have so many options of thaumaturgy, but I don't know if somebody's moving furniture or if it's a spooky ghost.
I was gonna.
All right. So how do you cast this? Like you extend your hand out to it? Do you?
Yeah, it's just verbal, so I just say, Nox.
Okay. As you look at this candle, the flame that's kind of still, as it's burning away, it flickers, douses out a little bit, and you can see it try to trickle up blue as it goes back up green.
That's a weird fucking candle.
Yeah, so that normally doesn't happen. This is like literally an easy thing to do, and this has never happened before, I swear.
As you
It's
all
never
again
happened to me.
hear the...
Now including.
Nope.
Hearing that thing, I would like to look up at Alar and kind of like do the like, did you hear that too? And then kind of start walking towards the back with Alar if he's willing to come with me.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Cthulhu didn't hear it, right?
He did
Found
not.
it. No fucking idea.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
so was that sound coming from their room? No, it was coming
No,
from
farther
further
into
down
the
hallway,
building.
Yeah,
right?
so it's like the way that I'm picturing it at least is like it's like main room, there is one to the right, one to the left, and then there's something in the back.
There's a
and
hallway
no one,
that continues into the back of the building.
Yeah, no one has been to that back
Correct.
yet.
Right. So as you head in, just for ease, before we get to you telling Cthulhu, Zio, what are you doing?
I don't hear any of this, correct?
Correct.
And there's nobody else in the room with me, correct?
No, you can see Uridin outside the door.
Okay. I will turn around, I'll wave at Uridin, then turn back around, and seeing that my companions went and started branching out, I will take the only option that has not been taken, and I will go down the hallway.
Alright, you do see June and Alar begin to do that. As you catch up with Alar, Sven, go ahead.
Cthulhu, there was a noise of something like in the back of the room. It's hard to tell what it could be, but it could be someone in distress. It can also be a spook monster.
Alrighty. How sure are you? Because I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, no, I have ears of a bird, or eyes of a, ears of a. I heard it. I have bird eyes and bird ears.
Do you want to go get it? Now go see it?
Yeah, I'll go grab it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go fucking grab it. That's
All
what I'm
right.
doing.
So at this point,
At that point, I will scurry out
alrighty. So
with my candle, though. I'm keeping the motherfucking candle.
alrighty. Make a
Short,
Constitution
short.
saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Yes, Alar.
I want to one. How wide is the hallway? Is it
10
5 feet or
feet.
10 feet? Okay, good. So we can move around each other. And then 2, I motion to June and I kind of like grab her shoulder to like pull her back and be like, I'm going forward on this one. Like I'm gonna be in the front because I'm big and burly and you are squishy.
17.
Okay. You take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
At feeling
I
this, I would
see?
fucking drop the candle now.
You get some. You get a little bit of wax on your hand. It kind of burns, but
Oh.
yeah, you see it kind of leaves a black mark as it trails down your hand.
Is it like unusually black or?
It's necrotic.
It's black.
It's necrotic.
So, right now,
Like,
Sven and
burning
Alar are
it
in the
up
front,
now.
followed by Zio and June, and then Cthulhu in the back. You guys progressing forward, correct?
I mean, June and Aylar in the
Yes.
front.
Yeah,
No.
Aylar's in front of me, and then I'm right behind June. Or I
You're
am
right behind
June.
you.
I'm right.
It's a 10-foot wide. It's a 10-foot wide hallway.
Okay, well, I would kind of let Aylar go a little bit in front after he kind of did that, but I'm gonna be like kind of like right on his heels,
Okay.
like next to him.
Sven,
looking-
did you want to be next to Alar or back in the group somewhere?
I feel like they would have left
You mean Zio?
No, I mean Sven. Sven, you and Cthulhu were in the room to the left. Zio and Alar and June were in the room to the right, and they progressed at the same time you did towards the main sound. So you guys are pretty much just walking next to each other.
Oh, no, I won't be in front.
Switch places with Zio or Cthulhu?
I'll switch places with Cthulhu.
And then I'll see if I can get in the front with.
That's, yes, he was in front. All right, so
then
as you guys progress, the building kind of opens up. You see a room to your left. In front of you, you see a large round table with 3 chairs and one that's toppled over and broken. As Alar, you kind of peek your head over to the right, you see a bar with stools, 2 more green candles on the on top of the bar itself. You see a handful of different rotting like meats and stuff like that have maggots on it, or just different dishes that are giving off a putrid smell. As you see, there's another room in the back of the building behind the bar as well. As you guys hear that again to your guys' left.
Do I hear it this time?
Yes.
I will go to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leading the way towards that noise with my great sword out and
Okay.
ready.
As you guys go
Trust
to
me,
all
let me
go
go
to the
first.
left, you all start to hear the whimper, a woman start to cry. And as
I
you
will-
do, you don't just hear it, you guys feel it, and your emotions are, you start to feel sorrow.
I try
That
to fight
is
it.
now behind the bar, so 2 different directions now.
If I hear the whimpering, I am instantly going to charge at this point towards the whimper.
Okay, full
what?
movement.
Just because.
Wait, did,
Damsel in distress.
Okay.
Cthulhu to the rescue.
You guys see him dart past you behind the bar. Do you guys continue to the first sound or the second sound?
I
Wait,
am
is the-
towards
are
the
the fir-
first sound.
are both sounds in the same room?
Nope,
I'm
they're
getting
on the
confused as
opposite
to
sides
where
of each other. So you guys came into a room. To the left was that original moan, and then to the right was the crying.
Still going to
Cthulhu
the
ran
right.
to the crying.
Or left. I'm going to the original noise.
I am gonna actually stay in the middle. I might actually take like a step back. I don't want to feel whatever this thing is whatever is making me feel.
Yeah,
At
I'll
this
follow
point-
Cthulhu.
Very well. You go there.
I'm gonna actually, the way I'm gonna proceed is with my great sword pointing almost outwards, not outwards like arms out like this, because that would be really heavy on my arms, but almost like from my chest, so that way, because it's really long, it's almost like a pointing, so that way, like if it's pointing outwards and like ready to slash or whatever.
Very well. At this point, I will show you where you guys are.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yes.
No. This. No.
Oh shit.
We swapping over?
I'm visibly panicked.
Yeah, make sure everybody's in roll 20.
Oh yeah.
It's all creepy.
Hey, I had an interesting idea. Actually, fuck this.
Whole building of nope.
So,
Yeah, it really is. Except now there's a woman crying, and I'm fucked.
what do you all want to do?
I am
Alar, you're one step into this room.
want to
Cthulhu, you
save
just
my
ran
life.
over, and Sven, you just ran over. So, Alar, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move into the room, looking around. That's a light on the wall, correct?
Yeah,
Is
so you
I
move
can
right there?
see. Yeah. Do I
Alright.
see the entire room?
Yes, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
No.
No.
And Jay, I need you to change the music.
Alright. I'll do that first.
I did good. I did it, Mom.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you.
Hell yes.
Well,
I'm so initiated.
I am too, man. We're initiated together.
I'm the most
Did you guys get ones?
Huh?
initiated.
Did you get some ones?
Hold on, let me open my monster manual.
Wait till we get to combat. I can roll good initiative, and then when we have to hit shit, I'm gonna be like, miss. You missed 7 times, but you rolled a natural 20 on initiative.
Oh, that's not the die for the enemies. That's better. All right,
No,
25
you
to
can go with
That's
that
the
first
hammer.
one.
25 to 20.
21.
21 to Cthulhu. Um, 19 to 15.
18 for Erden.
Get in the building.
15 to 10.
I got a
13.
10.
10.
You can go
Zeo,
first, Taylor.
Okay.
Alar, June. Is anybody else left out?
Yeah,
Sven.
I was so initiated that I got initiation of 1.
Very well. All right. So at the top of the order, Cthulhu, what would you like to do?
Do I still hear the whimpering?
Yes, it's coming from inside that room.
I take 5 feet forward and look in.
All right. So move your guy to where you go.
I would go. 5. Can I see anything at this angle? Like,
Yes.
Kind of.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's a whole big room full of money,
Yes.
and it's
So,
sliding and
At
making
this
whisper
point,
noises.
you do see something. You see a blue in color figure that, when it sees you, uses its held action and flies through you to here.
Nope.
Right here,
Oh,
it
yeah.
actually flies on top of you, and you will take. Wow, 8 force damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn, what a.
And it's on top. Can you still grab your character?
Yes.
All right, then you can move yourself.
Move another 5 feet out.
All right.
Now being fucking damaged by this crying son of a bitch.
Baby.
I have my sword already drawn, so I take my sword out and I just
Alright.
kind of thrust it forward with my shield still.
Very well. Roll a hit. Oops.
That is going to be a 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeet. Goddamn 7.
7 damage.
Yes.
All right. As
Does it-
you.
Yeah.
As you thrust your blade into this figure, it feels like there's no resistance. It's like it passes through air, as it doesn't even look like it affects the creature as much as you'd like. Anything else?
I just look at is its eyes like focused on me?
At this point, no. Its back is to you.
What in the what are you? Just like fucking flustered.
I'm a ghost. All right. At the end of your turn goes to them. As Alar, what you would see in this corner is a white figure with long, gangly arms with its fingers that extend out about a foot on each hand. As it charges at you.
Motherfucker's gonna die.
And it is... And it is going to swipe at you with its claw. And it is a 22 to hit.
Okay.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to get a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Constitution saving throw is a dirty 20.
That succeeds. As you feel your body tense up as it and charges at you and slashes through your chest. As your body starts to tense up, you wrench your back, you wrench your chest back, and you break whatever effect it was having on you.
Okay.
And then it's going to go
10
to the
damage.
Yes, and then it's going to go to the other figure.
These tunes.
I need everyone but Uridin to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Not the problem. I do that in my sleeps.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I can say that. That's just a solid nope.
16.
Okay.
Not a natural one, but still a 1.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
With my +4, that is a total of 13.
Okay.
Why is my
Who rolled below 13?
Cthulhu?
did.
Okay. Now, who rolled below
Cthulhu.
I
8?
did.
Who rolled below 8?
Cthulhu.
No,
Yeah,
I got
me.
11.
Cthulhu and Zio then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Wow.
Yeah.
Let me just read this so I make sure this is right.
Give it to me. Of course, I fight the thing that has no
Alrighty.
fucking...
As
Eight
this thing
attack.
lets out a very sorrowful mourn, as you all kind of look over, and it appears like it's looking at all of you at one time, as everybody that rolled below 13 fails and is frightened of it, but those of you that rolled below 8, you age 30 years, as you guys are now 30 years older.
What?
What?
If the fail saves by 5 or more, the target also ages 1d4 times 10 years.
So who is 30 years old now?
Zio and Cthulhu.
I'm 50 years old now.
you look 50 years old.
Oh,
I guess
Very
you'd feel it too.
good.
A frightened target can repeat the saving throw at each of its turns, ending the frightened condition on itself on a success. If the target saving throw is successful, or the side effect, or the effect ends for the target is immune to its visage for 24 hours. The aging effect.
Is the aging effect permanent?
I can't tell you how to fix it. All right.
All of a sudden, I hate kids on my grass. What is this feeling?
Get my
Do we have a
love.
spare pair of
I
New
didn't
Balance?
read that beforehand, but that's awesome.
I
And
have a binder
it's-
full of coupons. Ugh.
It's gonna fly right over here.
Do I get a +2 to wisdom now, or what? Like,
No, you get a +2 to crotchety. All right.
You also get
af-
dad strength.
Yeah. After that, so if your kid is falling like off a bench or something, you can grab it. Uridin,
okay.
make
Do
a
I have a
perception
thing now?
check as a free thing.
Okay.
DC 12.
Does Cthulhu have a kid now?
That's only a 5.
Ooh,
Probably
you
an
do
adult
not
child
hear
by now.
any of this happening.
Okay, so I am my back is against the wall as I'm kind of watching out towards the street, and the last person I saw was Zio before he ran off. So I kind of like lean my head in, but still looking outward. I say, I have a weird hunch this might be a trap, seeing as this is the only building with illumination.
It's a fair thought.
Get in here.
Are you? Hello? And then I look and he's gone. Oh. And then I'll be like, oh god damn it, no one talks to me. And then I'll take a couple steps in and
Okay, you can move
see
your
if I can-
character. So. And as you look in, you kind of see Zio, and his skin is wrinkled a little bit. He looks very weird.
I'm a half elf at 50, so I don't know how
Yeah,
old I
but
actually
you almost
look.
aged to middle age in an instant. You only live
Gotta
180
use
years.
lotion.
So you're a
You're not
quarter of
looking
your
so
life in a half a second. You look different visibly. Okay.
Okay.
You don't
I-
look like
I
an
didn't
old
know.
man, but you don't look like you're 20.
So I'll move. That's my full movement right there. And do I kind of probably see that everyone's kind of in fight mode, right?
Yes, they all have their weapons out. And you
Okay.
actually wait, let me see. Oh, you just barely can't see it. So I'm sorry. You have an action, you can dash in if you want.
Was it?
Yeah. Can I do like a cod lean? Maybe see him.
Alar's in the way is the big thing.
Oh, he don't matter. No, I'm just kidding.
Literally a big
I will. I will just move. I'll take my action to dash in.
Okay, so you move your other 30 feet. Do you have a bonus you're going to use or no?
No, that's it. Just movement.
After Uradin goes to Zio. As you instantly get frightened of this thing that you don't even know what it is, it flies closer to you through the bar, and now you look at your hands and they look older. What do you want to do?
So it's this thing that I'm frightened of, correct?
Yes. So you cannot move closer
Yeah.
to it.
I can't move closer to it. Okay. I will stand there, slightly shaking a little bit, with scimitar in one hand, shield in the other, keeping my shield up to my chest. And does a held, if I use a reaction, does that get rid of a held action?
No.
Okay.
Not as long as the
Um,
trigger for the held action didn't pop yet.
Okay. Then I will hold. Okay, yeah, perfect. I will hold my action to swing at anything that I deem as an enemy that comes within range.
Okay. After Zio, Alar. You can move
Alright.
farther away from it if you want, Zio.
No, I'm a little bit too scared to move.
Alright, Alar.
So you just hear me say, "This is bullshit," and then I rage using my bonus action.
Okay.
Do it.
So then what I would also do is while I'm ranging that ability, I'm trying to find the book. I'll use D&D Beyond, but it's basically if I hit something, it's half damage. Or what was that again? So it's half damage if it attacks other people, is what this is. Ancestral Protectors. While raging, the first creature you hit with an attack in your turn becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attacks. Until the start of your next turn, that target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me. And when the target hits a creature other than you with an attack, the creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. This
Alright.
effect on the target ends early if your rage ends, and so I'm gonna try and attack this guy with reckless attack as well.
Very well.
So this
Roll
is
to
gonna
hit.
be with my great sword, and it's probably gonna do like no damage, but we'll see. All right, with advantage, that is a 23.
That will hit. Roll damage.
All right, and damage is gonna be should have grabbed my damage die. 2d6 plus my strength, which that is going to be 6 plus strength, which is 4. Yeah, so 10 damage.
Alrighty, so as you cleave up at this thing, as its long claws just scratch through your chest, as you swipe up and it cuts right across his pectoral muscles, and he kind of wrenches back and he sticks out this long, viscous tongue that extends almost all the way to you. And just... Anything else?
I'm fairly certain all I can do.
Alright.
I'm not going to try and move away.
Very well. June. As you're
Okay.
standing next to Zio and you look over and...
Are you like old and scared?
Billy!
Do they see the spirits distracting this thing, by the way? Or no?
Wait, what?
Sorry, because from the ancestral protectors, my effect,
At this
the
point,
spirits, the way it explains the spirits are distracting the ghoul, or I don't know if it's ghoul, but whatever that is.
No. Okay. Okay.
Well, I do know,
Nothing
that
you can
Aylar's
perceive
over there.
at this moment.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
But my focus is on this creepy blue lady. I don't like the way she's making me feel.
Stranger danger!
I don't
like the way
it.
she's making me feel.
I don't like the way she's making me feel. So, I'm gonna look at Zio, and I feel a little sadness because his young little spark seems to be gone. And I am going to cast Burning Hands. I'm gonna look at this thing.
You have push to talk, remember?
Yeah, push to talk.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to make. I'm
I
trying to
know,
do,
but
do
I'm
the
just letting you
somatic
know.
parts. So yeah, I'm gonna put my hands up, like both my hands with my thumbs touching,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna stare at this thing. And my verbal part is I'm gonna say an Elvish burn, and each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Which I'm just gonna...
I'm pretty sure if I do it, yeah, around here, you guys should be good.
Oh, just barely he's out. So she
Yeah.
has a dex save, you said?
Dex save.
Doesn't have that great a dex. And rolled an 8, so a 9.
Boo. Does not make it. So 3 d6 fire damage. And then the fire
3d6?
3d6 fire damage.
Shit, fuck.
And the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Sweet. Why don't you light this whole
Wow.
building up?
Yeah.
Luckily
Too
for
late.
you, with how covered in mildew and damp this place is, it might be a little harder to light on fire.
Covered in damp.
It's
Okay.
covered in
so
all
that's-
that damp.
Okay, so that is
Damp.
3, 8, 4, 7, 8, 9.
9, okay. Right, 2, 3. Wait, math. 2, 7. Alright. As this extends out, and you just see a blaze in front of you. As it whimpers down, she looks over at you and she's kind of like coasting back and forth in the air. And again, it does not look like it did as much damage as you'd hope.
That did do as much damage as
I'm
I-
gonna kind of just back up a little bit.
Okay, you can move yourself. There you go.
Go like back to back with Alar.
Very well. After June's turn, Sven.
Okay, finally, because holy ghosts. I keep using WASD. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. I want to get in front of Spooky Spectral Lady, and I put my hand up in front of me, and my eyes start to glow yellow, and I say, by the ancestral spirits of the Undying Court, you are not welcome in the realm of the living. We shall see you through the veil, and at rest you shall be. And I am casting Turn Undead. As an action, I present my holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw of DC 12. And then, so if they fail, then I don't need to read this whole paragraph.
All right. Well,
Or if they beat it.
We'll do the guy that Alar's fighting first. That's not good. 9, so not good. Then the lady is a 3, so they both fail.
Yes. It says, okay. It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from us as it can. It cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It cannot take reactions, and for its action, it can only dash away from me or try to escape. And if there's nowhere to move, the creature can use dodge action.
Okay.
She can
Okay.
run
You're gonna have to
wall.
remind me all of that again. Just like what they have to do.
I killed them all, and all of the money fell into my pocket.
Oh shit! Awesome, ghost money.
Can I do
that's
something for a
awesome.
bonus action?
Of course you can.
For a bonus action, I want to yell out, "Do not attack them! Surround each one of them and wait." And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. At the end of Sven's turn, Cthulhu,
Okay.
who still
so-
cannot move closer to the.
Hold up.
Okay.
I got this. So being scared, it brings me back to like my childhood, and I just rub the tribal tattoo. Yeah, right. And I slap my hand and then touch my my holy symbol on my neck, and I basically in Elvish I say you cannot control me anymore, and cast heroism on myself.
All right. What does that do?
Willing creature, which is myself.
I don't think you're
He's-
willing.
Right.
No.
Until the end of the spell, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier, which is 2.
That's awesome.
And the target loses. Basically, just I get 2 hit points, and I cannot be frightened by anything anymore.
Awesome. And yeah, you're not frightened. Good plays from everyone right now. That's your action.
That's
I
my
ain't afraid
action,
of no ghost.
and I am going to, now that I cannot be scared or anything, I'm going to step another step and see if I see anything else.
Not in the room, no.
This way? Okay, so that's 5, and then I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, which would be 25, 30 right here.
All right. The end of your turn goes to them. So they have to take their action to dash away from you.
It says for its action, it can only use dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. There's nowhere to move. The creature can use a dodge action. We'll see ya, lady.
She has 40
I
feet
get-
of movement.
Do I get an opportunity of attack?
Do you have a weapon out?
Only my words.
Then no.
You stupid!
Opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay.
As
This
she
will be
whimpers
regular.
and flies through the wall and disappears.
Excellent. That is 21.
That'll hit. Does she get to save on the end of her turn? Again?
No, it only lasts for 1 minute.
Did Uridin see her like flying through the walls?
Yes.
7 damage. Seven damage against the long-tongued freak.
Long
Okay.
boy.
Get him.
As it, from your perception, flees from you, and runs back into the corner.
No, you
And
don't.
I think that's their turn. We can't get any farther away. All right, Uridan.
Okay, so
You
this is gonna
see
be
this
something.
thing-
This is something.
It's just running across the
Running and crying.
Through the wall. Through the wall, by the way.
Floating through the walls and crying.
I hope Uridan's seen a ghost because that would just be the funniest shit.
It's moaning Myrtle.
It is moaning Myrtle.
So I am going to shoot over Alar's shoulder.
He'll have
And,
half cover if you're
I'm
shoot
going-
over Alar. Just so you know.
Not to interrupt, but the turn undead is officially off of that monster because he took damage, so he can do whatever he wants next turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to
Hold
do
on,
two
one
things.
second. Before you continue, does it end the second he takes damage?
It's a.
about to say, 'cause
If
if so,
the
then
creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
All right, so it moves 5 feet away, gets damaged. Sorry, Uridan, you'll be able to go, but and then it moves back, real pissed.
It's finna Keska fuck this dude.
Can I retcon my movement?
Yes, you can.
You
And
pissed
it's
off.
gonna
the other
attack you
magical
twice now.
creature.
Okay. By the way, I'm fairly certain you can control Z to retcon movement, but
Okay, so I move there instead. But so first
it's not your
move,
turn, it's
first
Ghoul's
action,
turn, so-
I shoot
Hold on
my
1
first.
second, Uridan.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, it
of
is
that
Ghoul's turn.
happening, I have to go back to
Yeah.
that thing's turn because I didn't know it broke its thing.
It
shouldn't have
broke
said
its
that.
thingy.
And Alar, make a con saving throw.
Wait, does he get his
No.
full turn? Even though like during his turn he couldn't have moved, and then like after the.
Well, here's the reason why I was thinking, because he has to take his action to move as far away from you as possible. And he moved here, then he took damage, which ends the effect.
Which he would have a bonus action and movement after that, because his action was to move away, right?
No, his movement was to move away.
Oh.
Well, oh yeah, because his action was used to dash though.
He didn't get far enough to dash. And he wouldn't have been able to even if he got
Oh yeah, that's true.
Son bitch. That's
I
why said wait.
agree with
You
that.
got
Really.
one of them, Sven.
Con
Rule-
saving throw.
Rule of cool. He runs to the corner.
Con saving throw.
No.
Alar.
Okay. That is an 8.
You are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
All right. Fun.
Which
That's disadvantage on my attacks, doesn't it?
Yes.
poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls on bullet checks. Alright, which is going to come in real handy when it attacks you with its claw, because it's pissed now. First one will miss, second one
Most
is
gracious DM,
24, yes.
he did reckless attack his last turn.
Oh, so then the first
Yeah.
one hits, and then the second one, which won't have advantage, will still be a 21.
Okay.
So you take 20 points of slashing, halved to 10, and then I need you to make 2
oh,
con
yeah.
saves, and they're at disadvantage now.
You see that message? 2 con saves, you said? At disadvantage? Fuck. Well, with disadvantage, that's an 11. And then...
Then yes, you're immune to the poison. I have no way of knowing that, so yes, you're immune to that poison.
Okay. It was... Sorry, it's in the book.
You're fine. So then just regular, no disadvantage, 2 con saves.
Okay. That was... Then I'll just
Just reroll
Fuck
them.
it.
First one,
Well, that's better anyways. 21 and then a 22.
alrighty. Its turn ends as it goes to this thing. None of y'all know where it is. Chat does. So it's just gonna. It just has to keep running away from you.
Yeah, it's not allowed to move within 30 feet of me. and the only action it can take is dash, or if it's bound by a spell, try to remove itself from that spell.
Oh, that's actually a really good point.
It also has no reactions.
Okay. So go right there then. Nick, you can ask this stuff out loud. Homie.
Well, I don't want to meta out loud.
It's not meta.
I'm
You
just saying.
Ask if it's a ghoul or a ghast, then you wouldn't be affected by it.
Okay. Well then, is it a ghoul or a ghast?
It is obviously one of those because I told you that
Okay.
you're not affected
Right.
by it. After their turn goes to Uridan.
Okay, so I am going to get there,
Okay.
and I will use one arcane shot for this, and I'm gonna use my piercing shot. It says creates a line 1 foot wide and 30 feet long, and each creature in that line must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, it takes 1d6 plus arrow damage.
19.
He wins. So he just takes regular arrow damage if I hit.
Okay.
He wins.
I take regular arrow damage.
That's 15.
To hit, that'll hit.
All right. He takes 11 damage.
Damn. As you shoot this thing, it kind of shoots right into its top right shoulder as it reels back and it sticks its tongue out at you. You see this thick, viscous saliva drip out of the ground and kind of burns off.
And then I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
and I'm casting Seeking Arrow.
Okay.
Ooh.
This one made me laugh pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So
You
looking
can
for
choose
something-
one creature you've seen in the past minute and fire an arrow that flies towards that creature, moving around corners, ignoring 3/4 cover and half cover. If the target is in range and a path is available. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't read that far ahead, so I can't do that.
Why? Well, do you want to shoot at the other thing that tried to fly away?
Yeah, that's that was
Yeah.
my option. Yeah, that's what I wanted
Why
to do.
can't you? What does it say?
Because I don't think a path is available.
The door's open outside.
Oh, well, fuck it. Then I'm gonna do that.
Shoot her.
Roll the hit.
She has to make a dexterity save. DC 11.
3.
Yeah. So now she takes arrow damage plus 1d6 force damage.
This is fucking stupid.
So I just shoot an arrow and it goes like directly behind me and like goes around all the corners.
So
and it just
Zio,
seeks through.
this is what you see. He points his arrow at you in full draw, lets it rip at you as it just right past you, and it just literally goes straight, does a 90-degree in a millisecond, and out and just out the door. And then
rolled a natural 20.
Cuts to the left. A natural 20 to hit?
Yes.
Yes.
This is seriously like Robin Men in Tights when he uses like the Patriot arrow and it just flies around.
This is what like the Guardian of the Galaxy.
That's
would
exactly what I was thinking of, yeah.
So not only am I scared of this fucking ghost thing now, I'm also scared of Uridan.
You're scared and old. That's sad.
do. He looks like Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins
Midlife
cool.
crisis.
Yeah, she's cool.
So that's
Poppins, y'all.
12 arrow damage,
Oh my fucking god.
and then only 2 force damage.
Okay. As
I rolled a 1 on the damage thing.
As you
Oh.
shoot that, you kind of, those of you who see it are like, what the fuck? And then you just hear in the very, very distant.
Oh, that bitch!
That is the
But also
stupidest but
is
coolest
Bonnie
arrow.
Carnal.
You notice that his bowstring is like glowing like white hot.
Ooh, okay.
I want it.
Oh, accidentally hitting things.
Did Zio just say he wants it?
Cthulhu.
No,
Oh,
Cthulhu
Cthulhu.
said.
Thought Zio was like, ooh, another toy.
Mine.
I'm
Rooker.
just scared shitless.
Michael. Wait, no. Who does he play?
And plus, I've grown out of that.
Yeah, because he's an old ass man.
I've grown out of that.
Yandu. That's his name. Yandu.
Yeah, Yandu.
Exactly.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Now
so
when
good.
someone whistles, I just think of Daniel for myself. Hey, you want a free taco? All right, Uridan, after your turn, Zio.
All right, am I still scared of this thing?
Yes.
But it's
But I
not
have
gonna
no
be
idea
seen.
where it is.
Actually, make a what save is it? At your end of your last turn, you can make a
Wisdom, I
save.
believe.
Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay, I'm good at these. That's another one. Not a natural one though.
Yes, you're still scared of it. Yes, yeah.
That's 2 3s on my fucking.
I told you should have bought a
Saves.
die for Zio. Stop messaging me.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to still kind of shaking a bit. I'm going to move 10 feet to here
Okay.
Yeah, let's
and hold my action for if this thing or the thing that I'm scared of comes back. The thing I'm scared of not being Uridan comes back, you know, or gets within range of my attack.
How'd you know I was gonna get you on the Uridan thing?
I said that I was scared of Uridan, so I was like, nah.
Make another wisdom save.
Okay. Better, but I don't think this is going to work. 7.
Nope.
All right.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Alar.
All right. I'm gonna reckless attack the ghoul. I'm still
Okay,
raged,
describe
so I'm
your
gonna
attack.
reckless attack.
Describe your attack.
I'm gonna take my longsword after probably stepping back, or like taking a step back while keeping the other foot forward. After it attacking me, I would come back with my greatsword over my shoulder and just trying to like cleave this guy, basically trying to put all the weight of the greatsword into this man's or thing's shoulder, trying to split him in half.
All right.
With reckless attack, that is a 11.
Misses.
Fuck.
As you sight in on that shoulder, it just snarls at you and it kind of throws you off a little bit as you strike too close to your body and you miss him.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. That has to be the end of my turn.
June.
I double check something.
After June is fun.
Okay.
After Sen is dead, or Cthulhu.
So I guess I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna see these three boys kind of surrounding this thing. And then I guess what I would try to do is crouch, and because I'm so much smaller than Alar, I want to like try to use Ray of Frost through his legs.
Is that a roll to hit?
Yeah.
I will let you do it, but he's gonna have 3/4 cover.
3/4.
My stance is very wide
It just
because
gives
I
him
just splashed down
more of
the-
an AC.
That's what I was gonna
There's no
say. You're in like
disadvantage to
attack
it.
stance.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I'm
got
a.
wide legs.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Alright, no
spin
problem.
around and see that they're getting hacked and slashed, and yeah, I'm gonna crouch down and try to shoot through your legs.
All right, roll to hit. You'd have advantage.
Well, the first one is a unnatural 20.
All
An
right, see if you
unnatural.
crit.
Nope. So dirty 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
should tell him something funny, like you should chill out.
I like how you're
Be
so chill
cool.
in the middle of all this. Hey, by the way.
You should say he should cool off.
Just like between Alar's legs. Hey, you, chill out.
From this thing's point of view, you are zapping it with your dick.
Yep, that's what a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks from Alar's dick,
The
And-
great sword. The great sword was
and-
just a distraction.
and it does seven cold damage.
Oh. As,
And its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Alrighty. As you do that, it actually doesn't even freeze its body. It just pierces straight through it, like going through a wet napkin, as its body is so brittle. After June's Sven.
I see that they pretty much have all of that taken care of. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, and 20, and I want to hold an action to see if that ghostly lady comes back at all. And then, but as a bonus action, I'll say, you guys got it.
What's your?
And
What are you
now I'm
holding your
Scottish.
action? Oh, sorry. What are you holding your action for? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do a bane.
All right. Is that a spell? Like a
Oh no,
leveled spell?
not bane. Sorry. Sorry, D&D Beyond.
It's okay.
Path to the grave. I'm holding it. It's
Is
just
that a
it's
leveled spell?
a cleric action. It just says. Second level, I can use my channel divinity to mark another creature's life force for termination. As an action, I can choose a creature within 30 feet, cursing it until the end of my turn. Next time anybody hits it, it's vulnerable to any and all the attack damages that whatever the spell or attack they use. But it's not like under my
Okay.
spell; it's under my race actions.
Yep. No problem. So at the end of Sven's turn, it goes to Cthulhu.
So I'm gonna visibly beat into shit
Make a wisdom save.
again.
As I'm beating the shit, make a wisdom
Are you
save.
still holding the candle?
No, I would have dropped it
Well, when did you say that? Because I was under the impression you
the hallway.
didn't.
in the
Yeah,
hallway.
when it first heard him, he said he
Yeah, when-
dropped it.
dropped
Did
it.
Yeah,
you?
I was just teasing.
I
I
did
did,
not
'cause
hear that.
Oh yeah, no, it hurt me, so I didn't like it.
He did, yeah. As soon as it heard him,
I'm
he
not saying you're
dropped
wrong. I just did not.
If you
hear
want,
it.
yeah, I can say I drop it now.
No,
if-
you're fine.
if
You're
you
fine.
want.
You're fine.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay,
What's your wisdom
well-
save?
I've still had this candle this whole time. Is it still?
My
Is
wisdom
it still?
Oh shit, my wisdom save was 10.
Alrighty. Good to know. You cannot move to your left. At all.
It's screaming again.
No, but you can't move closer to it.
I can't be frightened though.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not used to people being like, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, so I have. So when we're casting a spell, do I have to drop weapon?
When you have a.
Lay on hands pool.
Is it somatic?
Uh,
Does it have the somatic component?
you could touch a creature.
Does it
touch.
have touch? Then you have to run up and touch the creature.
Okay, well I'm gonna drop my sword and like grab my wrist and focus as hard as I can and give myself 10 hit points back.
I'm gonna grab myself as hard as I can. Okay.
I'm just gonna like
Okay there.
fuck you. But
I lay my hands upon myself.
Indeed. And then as a bonus action, can I just pick up my sword?
Yeah. All right. After Erdin's turn goes to them. This one is going to.
They do not have disadvantage because I did not hit them, I believe.
No,
No,
you
it still
use
gets
reckless.
advantage.
He still has reckless.
Oh
or, yeah,
no,
you-
sorry. It doesn't have disadvantage against other people though, is what I meant to say. So he has advantage against me and no disadvantage against other people anymore.
It's
Because
going
I
to
hit-
move up to Uridin when I'm on this correct thing. When I'm on the correct layer, and then it's gonna go. Oop! It eats you. Goes right here, and it's gonna make 2 claw
Dum dum.
attacks against you, Uridin.
I would like
And-
to use my reaction to give it disadvantage.
Okay.
I will. Well, we'll
First
see if it
one.
hits.
First one would have been a 11 to hit with
misses.
disadvantage. Is it disadvantage on all attacks or one attack?
It just says a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. So probably just one.
Just the one. Yeah, we'll do the first one. So the first one missed because of it. Second one would have hit, or it would have hit if you did not. And the second one's a 10. Both do not hit.
Miss.
Nice.
So I would have taken my shield and swiped up at it as it
No
swung
problem.
down.
As for some reason, it goes over Alar, and then goes to strike Uridin, but you're like, nah, fam. Then you put your shield right there. And then it just cling, and you give it a smirk. And then the second one, he goes to swipe at Uridin again, but it looks at you as you're looking at, and it's like, in its head, you can tell it looks at you like you're old, and then it misses because it's distracted.
Wow, that guy's old, but he's pretty spry.
Sven, you do see the ghost fly to the other, like in front of the door. So it's not in 30 feet, but it doesn't come in the door. So it like shoots across. That's its fucking turn. Uridin.
So I am going to kind of parkour, like put my hand on Zeal's shoulder and parkour up the wall right there and move out of this room.
Okay, you can move yourself.
Is that ghost just afraid that a random arrow is gonna come out of fucking nowhere? So she's just like, ah!
Probably.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Fuck
this shit. I am going to wait, how much movement did I just use?
Going through the walls.
Which one of you bitches did it?
I threw that shit before I walked in the room.
Was it you?
Back and forth.
And then I'm gonna hold my action as I seeing Sven like on guard,
Okay.
holding like something for when something appears. So I will do the same.
I'm in crane pose.
When his action is triggered, my action will be triggered.
Okay. Alright, so at the end of Uridin's turn, Zia.
Stack hold actions.
7
All right,
actions go off at
so I'm assuming I can't move down or left.
Yeah, you're still frightened, so you cannot move left.
Yeah.
Or down.
How,
Yeah, no,
how
you
far
can't.
can your old man legs take you?
Dude, Zio's having a bad night. I feel so bad.
Yeah,
50.
Zeal's not feeling so great. Hasn't taken a single hit, but he's not feeling so great. So with my scimitar, I will swing it straight across at this creature's neck in front of me.
Roll the hit. You have advantage.
Okay, I don't. Oh, I do have advantage. Okay.
Yeah, just because of Alar. And you're like throwing it off with your oldness.
This
That is
is a kid,
a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that is. Don't worry.
But your
Alright.
hit pops out.
Don't worry about damage. As you
Your hip pops
slash
out.
across this thing's throat, its tongue sticks out first, and you actually cut its tongue in half too as you swipe through its throat, and it
Get
falls
'em.
down and dies.
Oh yeah.
Seeing
Stole
its
my
tongue
kill.
like flop out, jumping back slightly.
It's like the jar that like you try to open up and then like someone comes in and just like pops it open. You're like, I loosened it.
Like the old man noise.
Ah!
Okay.
What the fuck?
I think I got him.
I got him, guys.
Is that all?
Get
I like
off
how
my level.
50 is like 98 to us.
Is that
Yeah, that.
Just like
all right?
That's it.
Zio, Alar.
All right. So I'm still angry. So would I have seen the other creature go out the door?
No, you
Still
would have been way too preoccupied with what you're
Way
doing.
too. I guess in this case, then I'd probably move over here to, if I can move through those two, to Sven and Erden, and just be like,
What's over here?
and
Did you
I'd,
pass that?
be-
Did you pass that check originally in the beginning? I can't remember.
What check
The
originally?
frighten
The
check.
poison?
The frighten check.
Yes.
Okay, you're good.
Yes.
Do I make another
Um,
save at the end of my turn?
Yes, you
Sorry.
do. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Oh, finally. 17 down to a 15, so 15.
Yes, that
3.
passes.
Yeah.
You had to beat a 13. You failed 3 times.
I rolled a 3 and then a 7, I think.
That's rough. Yeah, the -2 sucks. Anyway, so
Actually,
Aylar,
2 3s.
anything else?
Yeah, so I just move over to Sven and Erden. I'm like,
What's over here?
and that would be my turn because there's nothing for me to do.
Alrighty. At the end of Aylar's turn, June.
All right, I'm gonna stand back up since Alar left. And yeah, I'm just gonna move over towards the rest of the group, and I'll probably stand.
Yeah.
Can I go here and not be in the wall and just be like next to Sven?
Yes.
Okay, then that's where I go, and then I will ask Sven, have you seen that thing recently?
Can I respond or I wait till my turn?
Yeah, you can.
I saw the ghostly lady out the door a second ago, but she's gone now.
Then I am going to ready a ray of frost for when I see her.
Okay. Just before this, Sven, we'll do your turn and then I'll ask my question.
Yeah, so I will take initiative and I will run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. I'm yelling that in character as I'm running. And I just want to give a gander out of this door to see if I see the ghostly lady.
You're looking from there or you're moving up to the door to look out?
That's as close as I can get, so I just want to be...
Do you want to
so
dash?
I did dash.
Oh, you do not. From this point.
I'll yell back. I'll yell back at them. I don't see her. I don't see them. Rather, I don't know. But that will be my turn. I can't really do much else.
So all I'm going to ask is, did you guys want to stay in initiative or did you want to let the minute drop?
I don't know, DM, is that
Actually,
crying ghost coming back?
it's not
actually,
the sus, bro.
we can't end initiative.
Sus.
Cthulhu, your turn. Because
She coming
Sven's
back?
moving, its movement will change.
Do you think
Okay.
Zio's like,
That's 4 rounds, right?
that's my wife?
10, 15,
That's 4
20,
rounds, right?
30.
Well, also, did she
Hold
take
on, hold on.
damage?
Sven, that's 4 rounds, right? She
Yeah,
did
that's my-
take damage. It's
That's
dropped.
Yeah,
She did
Oh.
take
yeah.
damage.
Since Urden hit her with that arrow.
We are going to have to talk about these strats because you guys just chopped them right after I said don't chop them.
Okay, well, granted, there was a couple turns that went by before this lady got pierced with a,
Homing
A heat
arrow.
seeking
yeah,
arrow.
a heat-seeking arrow.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Granted, yeah, that other guy
All right,
just moved out of
Cthulhu,
Aylar's
are you
space and
finished?
sliced him.
I'm gonna go in this room and do I see anything like?
It is an old storage room. You smell putrid cheese, rotting pig, like gross. It's all gross.
Cheese is better aged.
Not when it's out in the air.
Alrighty, take my happy ass and turn myself right back around and I'll dash 5, 10,
Your ass is happy.
15, 20, 25, 30, right back to where I
Alright,
was.
so I'm gonna
before.
ask you all. It could be your say. Can I give the ghost a free dash because it lost a turn because none of us realized it got attacked?
Sure,
Yeah.
bring her in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Bring that
Well,
bitch in.
Bring that
then-
bitch back.
I mean, God, stupid.
For Cthulhu now.
God, stupid.
God is stupid. All right.
God, stupid.
Well, we're gonna move that to the token layer, and it's gonna fly. Bip. I need Zio Please make a charisma saving throw.
He's like, good at Scott.
Say charisma.
Yeah,
You
Okay,
got this.
and
I can do those.
I
You got
do.
this, I believe.
Hold on, let me. Because this would be a surprise, you have disadvantage.
Ooh.
As this thing flies into your body, you go herk-nerger.
Look at here,
14 and a 15. Okay, plus 3, so 17.
Alrighty. Unfortunately.
It's an 18, bitch.
18
Oh,
is
you
the
needed
same.
17 and a half.
Yeah. Oh, so bad. I'm just picturing South Park. Oh, so bad. Alrighty. Must make a. The DC is different in the book. Charisma saving throw or be possessed by the ghost. The ghost disappears. Okay. And the target is incapacitated and loses control of its body. The ghost now controls the body, but doesn't deprive the target of its awareness, so you see everything that's going on. The ghost cannot be targeted by attack spells or other effects, except the ones that I can't say that. And it retains its alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and immunity to being charmed and frightened. Oops. Well, should have read that earlier.
I have one discrepancy.
Yeah.
I was holding my action.
Me too.
Oh no, never mind.
I was holding my action
If
for
you
when I saw this.
Saw it. Are you looking?
So did
behind
I
you?
see her?
No.
Mine was
Okay.
for Sven's action, so mine does not count.
By the way, this thing's also immune to frightened. That would have been good to know earlier too. So,
Well, it's not frightened of me. It just can't move by me.
because it's frightened, I believe.
No, it doesn't say that it's. It
Oh,
doesn't
well, then
say
that's
the
fine, that's
mechanic
fine.
frightened.
Either way, it otherwise uses possess target statistics, but doesn't gain access to target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. And we'll figure out how long that lasts. So, Zio,
Did-
I need you to make an attack against June, please.
No. How do you turn 15 and turn against us?
He hates
You have-
teens.
Zio's not doing too good.
She's young and hopeful. Get
I was teaching
okay.
you magic.
Well,
She's a witch.
it's a 9 to hit.
My wife told
You'd
me
have
to.
advantage, by the way.
Oh, I have a. Okay.
What?
I rolled a 4.
It's your ally
And then
you're
my
not
second one's
looking
a
at, and it
17.
turned on you. What was the second one?
Rude.
22.
Roll damage.
Nope.
I'm just looking at the door. Everything seems fine.
Damage is 7.
All right, you take 7 damage, June.
I turn around and I look you dead in the eye.
And as you look at him, his eyes just look emotionless. At the end of its turn, Uridin, make a perception check.
$11.
You don't notice.
Where is she?
Where is
boy.
she?
You don't notice. And Zio just stabbed me.
Zio was just like, it's in me.
Yeah, I get it. You're a captain.
That's
Great.
well.
Now, whose initiative does she take, though?
Probably.
I'm gonna say after the possession, she
steep her
will
own?
be on your initiative.
That would make sense, yeah.
Holy shit.
The first one I
so
would say would be on hers because she possessed you, and then from here on out yours. Go ahead, Erden.
Don't murder
I
me.
think Erden would just assist Sven, so I will take my movement.
Very well.
No.
Good commit to the.
We don't
good
metagame.
That's committing, yeah. All right, Zio.
I know.
Make a. I'm gonna move you a bit. Yeah. We're just gonna keep you here. Roll again. Roll to hit.
Oh,
Not
you're
advantage
finna
this time.
get Zapped, you bitch.
It's alright, because it's another 22.
Ooh. Roll damage.
Where were those rolls against? That was
Yeah.
For real.
She was just she was way.
By the way,
And
Cthulhu.
max damage for 9 points of damage.
Yeah, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, you are watching Zio carve into him. Her.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
There's finna be some
Arrgh.
things thrown at him.
Anyone in chat gets that reference, you're a
Yeah, if anyone in chat gets that reference, we will give you a free year of subs.
Once we get the sub.
When we get
Once
them.
we can actually have it sub.
Yeah.
Once we can be a sub channel.
Alrighty. So,
We'll give you a
Max
sub.
damage.
Whatever.
June, how you feeling?
What's the damage?
It was 9.
9.
Yeah, you've taken 16
I feel
points.
great.
Hey, Zio, tell me this. Use your action surge
Can do that.
and attack her again.
Let me mark that off real quick.
Okay, well, hold up. Let me do some math. You said 9.
Yes.
Said it have its
It was
class-
7 last time. There's no way you're up.
Are you
Don't
alive?
underestimate.
She is a tanky
Yeah.
wizard.
All right. Roll to hit again.
If you
Okay, that one is a 10 to hit.
No.
All right. As you action surge and miss.
I'm
And
pissed.
you're gonna move there. Yeah.
Oh.
attack
At
Attack
the
of
end of
opportunity?
Zero's turn, she doesn't have a weapon out.
Can I punch him as my
Sure.
attack of opportunity? Can I punch him in the
I'll
face?
allow it. What's your strength modifier?
0.
You won't be able to do damage.
What's the point of doing it? Then?
Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
It's like punching a beached whale. Just
To hit is an 18 plus 5.
That hits, and you hit him.
Yeah.
And you hit him with the sass like you're kind of laughing. You go, "Rawr," and that's it. Alar. Make a
Alright,
perception check.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Rawr.
That is a 14.
Yeah, you would notice Zio cleaving into June.
I noticed this, and would I know if that was the ghost possessing Zio or just
Your best guess.
okay?
There's nothing to indicate it.
Right. I would just say I would yell out first of all to Sven and Oridon, "Hey, Zio's attacking June." Forgot her name there.
That
and then-
happens. You hear him stand next to you. Go June.
the small one.
Wait, does he tell us that common isn't his first language either?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I said that before.
I have said that before. And then I move to attack Zio.
All right.
I would have fallen out of rage, so I'd have to go into rage again on bonus action and then reckless attack.
Okay.
Can I just pause and say that my unarmed punch is 1 plus my strength modifier?
Okay. So
So
Zio,
one
you take
damage.
1 damage. Rawr.
Suck it.
You never know.
Rawr.
Rawr.
You're loosening the jar for me. Loosening the jar of pickles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is a 23 to hit.
This is the first time I go unconscious. That hits. But this is the first time I'm gonna go unconscious to my fucking teammates.
You wait until it's my turn.
Let's see. Let's see.
You wait
I'm-
till it's my turn.
I'm cleaving this son of a bitch.
This is the
with a
first damage
fucking
I've
race
taken
hook.
all day was
By the way,
June
I just
slapping
want
me in
to
the
just so
face.
you're mentally aware. You
My one
see him
damage.
attacking her. Your first thought is to cleave with all your power into him.
I'm Alar.
Okay.
I'm
Fair enough.
not-
Fair enough.
I don't have other tools to work.
Just
Wait,
keep
There's
that.
so
just
much
keep
I
that in
want to
mind.
say, but it's so
Yeah.
meta.
I was gonna say, just keep
I'm
that in
already
mind for
here,
people
and
going
I've
forward.
already rolled 12 damage.
That's fine. You take 12, Zio.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've seen. I just saw Zio just.
Wait,
or did I
wait,
see
wait.
it?
I think you saw the whole thing. Cthulhu.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
You've been just hanging out in the bottom, awfully sus, bro.
So I guess DM
Bro,
real quick. Would Cthulhu have seen that ghost go into?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Ooh.
Would I see?
Here's
the
the reason
ghost-
why not, because you were going into that back room.
But before the turn ended, I was here. This is where
It
I
all
finished
happens
my
at the
turn.
same time.
That 6 seconds happens at the same time, and you turned around to go into the room. Then you turned back around to go here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So I-
you would not have.
So
I
But he
just see
told-
him trying to murder me.
But you have the information that Alar said.
So I didn't see him just carve the fuck out of
No,
her.
you saw that. I'm saying you didn't see the possession.
Yeah, the ghosts go into him.
Zappy time.
By the way, seriously,
He's gonna
Sven,
tase him.
I thought this was gonna be like, I mean, not that it's easy right now, but I thought like it was gonna be way too hard when this started. And you're just like, be gone, bitch.
No, I love that so much.
Fuck you.
Be gone, thought.
Get out of here.
You did that. I got out of the fear.
Yeah.
So
Good combo.
that's Alar's turn on June.
Yep.
Okay. My first reaction is to like, well, okay, so you said that when I looked at Zio, like he's not there.
His
in
eyes look emotionless.
He's about to look less emotionless after Alar's done with him.
There's also a slight cataract because he's old.
He's dead.
He's
I don't know
only
what kind of check this would
50.
be, but
Mhm.
I know Zio not to be someone that's emotionless. So I want to do some sort of check to try to figure out what's up with him.
You wouldn't be able to discern exactly what's wrong. You can probably put together that this area has affected him in some way. You haven't fought a ghost before, so you wouldn't know this. You knowing him, you know that that's not him. You won't need to do a check or anything, but there's no way that you know that a ghost possessed him, because no one here,
Okay.
other than maybe Sven, would know of this.
Then I'm gonna yell to the group.
Cataract check.
I'm gonna yell.
Now, please
Um,
read the bottom
I-
line.
I'm checking.
Number
So
one
I'm
and
gonna. First thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of yell out to my companions, say there's something wrong with Zio, and then I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Zio. I was like, what?
Nah, he just sliced me up.
Wait, what?
Zio, what's your HP? You're muted.
Oh shit, my bad. 9 out of 22. I do still have my second wind ability though.
Okay. Anything else, June?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. After your turn, Sven.
Okay, so I do this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I go, what?
I'll repeat.
I-
There's something
yeah.
wrong with Zio.
I
As I hold bleeding wounds.
Okay.
He
Man,
attacked her.
Man, I wish I didn't know about metagaming because I'd be all over that. Let's see. Oops.
Just
okay,
the vision of that. Yeah, there's
Damn it.
something wrong with Zio. As you're just walking away with gut punctures.
I can't hit him. I don't want to dash or anything like that. Actually, I will dash. So 35, 30.
I don't want to hit him.
Daddy,
Meanwhile,
Oh
Alar.
my goodness. 35,
Yeah, no,
40, 45,
not a lot,
50,
Alar, trust me.
55, 60. So I'll hop in front of sweet June, and I'll say to the group, because I don't have any more actions, I'll just say, hold him down. Hold him down.
All right, Cthulhu.
That's
Yeah.
not gonna happen now.
Yeah.
Cthulhu, what are you doing?
Seeing him fucking hack and slash, I'm going to sprint my full sprint over to him, which is, do we do diagonals?
Yeah, you can do diagonals.
Okay, so I take 15 feet of movement.
Oh
Yeah.
well, hold on.
15 feet.
If we can do diagonals, I could have. Okay, it's fine. I'll do it next turn. I didn't know we could do diagonals.
Yeah, you can do them as long as
I
the. Actually, Cthulhu, you can't walk over the chair like that unless you want to take double movement.
5, 10.
So diagonals, as long as there's not something
Yes.
in the way.
Yes, like a person or an object on the ground. Yes.
Oh, I would have.
Wait, are you
okay,
saying
that would
this
have
chair
totally
right
changed
here?
my turn.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll go with it from the for the future. What, Cthulhu?
Are you
Yeah,
saying-
that chair's rough terrain.
Yes. So that would be double movement.
Yeah.
So it'd be
It's 20.
20 feet to get through that.
Okay, that's fine.
So
It's also
30
like-
feet is where you're
It's a big
standing.
ass chair.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
huge chair.
I'm going to grab my
It's full of giant.
sword and kind of I'm gonna swing at him.
Fucking do it.
All right.
Does a 19 hit?
It does hit.
Even with your shield out?
Yep.
Okay.
AC with shield is 18.
Ooh.
9 points of damage.
Yes.
All
I am
right.
unconscious. Am I saying yes?
What happened?
The ghost is still alive.
Because we beat you. That's a win. That's a team kill. Like both literally and metaphorically.
You know what
Like,
I'm really
we
saw
work
happy
the
together
about?
as a
skull and
team.
crossbones.
You know what I'm really happy about? The fact that the ghost's turn is now. Anything else, Cthulhu?
Bitch!
I don't think so, right? All right, let's see.
Literally just sup, bitch.
Let's see if it gets the ability back. Oh my god, I can take a picture. I can take it. Rolled a
I believe
6 for recharge. So,
Oh boy.
Alar, make a charisma saving throw.
Don't
Alright.
fuck it up.
What the fuck is
Real
the DC
quick,
on this? Because I
uh,
had a 17, was it?
Wait,
Yeah.
which one was I rolling better with? I was rolling better with this one.
Real quick, DM, who was it that aged?
Cthulhu and Zio.
Cthulhu
old.
and Zio.
I'm old man Cthulhu.
So much tension. I almost don't want to roll it.
Well, you have to, so.
Yeah. I do have to. Oh. I rolled a 12. It's a charisma saving throw, right?
Yes.
So I believe I have +1 to that, so that'd be 13.
Well,
All right,
It's enough.
Alar.
It's enough.
Alar.
God. Oh, the wall.
You know what? No.
Yeah, I was about to say. yes,
Reckless
take it
attack
on,
into
bitch.
Cthulhu.
Take it
Reckless
on.
attack Cthulhu? Yeehaw.
So it got him.
Fuck you. That's fucking
Natural 20?
Yeah.
All right, roll damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna have you explode.
I'm doubling. I'm not exploding.
I'm having
no.
you explode. You don't have control over your body.
God damn it. All right.
Which one?
Alar just can't help it but explode. Sorry, guys.
For the audience, explain what explode. Also for me.
So there was a homebrew. I don't remember if I saw it from Matt Mercer or Matt Koval or somewhere else. But the alternate, instead of doubling, you roll double the damage die, and if you ever roll max damage, you get to re-roll that one and add it on top as many times. So if you roll a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, it keeps going.
on a D6.
Sexy,
D6,
sexy,
sorry.
sexy, sexy,
You
sexy.
keep rolling like a sexy. What's max damage?
Keep rolling sexy.
16. So I rolled a 1 and a 5 and a 1 and a 5, +4, so 16.
You take 16 points of slashing damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At this point, it's basically bludgeoning because.
Just so you know,
Alar.
you can type in 16 and just hit damage.
I didn't do that.
Alrighty, that goes to. Do you have any other abilities that you could use right now?
Fucking smash.
I don't know if he has. That wouldn't even really matter. No,
Alrighty.
movement.
Nah, you're gonna chill there, but
Alright.
you're gonna move. I mean, you're gonna hop. That was 5, 10, 20,
That chair isn't difficult terrain to me.
25.
I couldn't even sit in that chair comfortably.
So he's trying to flank me?
Uridan, no, he's trying to not get flanked. Uridan. As you see, now everybody sees the ghost hop into Hurgagurgur.
Alright, we'll move there. And so my only from what Erden could deduce is killing the person is what brings the ghost out. So that's what he's gonna do, and I'm
Alright.
taking shots at Alar.
Alright, roll the hit.
That's
Alright.
advantage as well.
Yeah, you do have advantage on the first attack.
I'm pretty sure it's all attacks.
I believe it's first.
Oh yeah, you're right, because he can only reckless.
For
I
one
don't know.
attack. I'll tell you right now. Starting
It's
second
all
level, you can
attacks.
throw aside all concern for defense and attack with fierce. When you make your first weapon attack return, you decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives advantage to the melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until the next turn.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
so all.
It's melee though, so I'm range.
No, it says it gives
No.
you advantage on all attack rolls, so you're good.
He's reading my ability, so that's all advantage attacks against me.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, gotcha. So,
Kill me.
21 for the first.
That'll hit.
Or I only get one attack, so
That'll hit.
21.
Roll damage. Eat me!
Fucking do it.
I really can't believe I rolled a 6.
Oh, that was a hot 1, so 4 total.
You take 4 damage, half to 2.
I'm
so
sad.
that's
Right, he's raged. He's
Yep.
a big boy.
only yeah.
Only 2 damage. Alright, after Urodin's turn, Zio, make a death saving throw, please.
All right. 19.
That's one success.
Nice.
After Zio goes to Alar. Alar,
Nice team.
make a attack recklessly.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Fuck, where'd my die go?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. All right, against
I don't like
the
this.
guy in front of me.
The only one there.
Oh, Alar's trying to get 2 kills tonight.
Uh,
Wow. So I have advantage on that, right?
Yep.
20.
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh. Alright, explode again.
So yeah,
Okay.
that I've never rolled a 1 and a 20. That's pretty wild. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm sure the ghost is loving it.
ooh, 4 and a 6, 2 and a 3. So that's 1 explosion.
So that's 10 plus... So 15 plus what?
Plus a 1. is
So
what that was.
16 plus 4, you take 20 points of slashing damage.
I'm out.
Don't
as-
fuck with Alar.
Wait, I don't understand how. So how did he roll his damage twice?
Yeah, why did you...
What is the damage for your sword?
You got a natural 20.
2d6.
You double the die if you're
Yep.
going to explode. So you would roll double whatever
Yep.
your damage die is.
Correct.
So that's why he's rolling
So he
4.
basically rolls 4d6,
Oh.
and then if he
Yeah.
rolls a 6 on any of those, then he
Most
re-rolls that
most
one.
weapons only have 1 damage die. The great sword has 2d6.
Yeah, but so like you don't roll that one damage that you roll both of them.
Yeah, so I rolled
alright,
2d6
I got
and
it,
then
I
I
got
rolled
it, I got it,
2d6.
Nick. So his damage die for his sword is 2d6 normally.
Right.
When you choose to explode, you roll double whatever the damage die is. So he rolls 4d6 when he chooses to explode. If he would do double, he just rolls 2d6 and doubles it. Yes, Cade.
Reckless endurance.
Okay. As you cleave into him and he falls
My
down,
orc.
he brings his head back and he's... I could do this all day.
You can hear Alar
Get
say,
it.
"Still counts."
June.
counts.
June.
No, you son of a
June.
bitch.
After June is Sven. After Sven is Cthulhu.
Okay.
doing?
I don't know what the F is going on right now.
Murder. Big fuck.
We are being attacked by the monster. I told you from the beginning. 01, episode 1.
It's not him.
Could you imagine if this happened episode 1?
I'm just so
The
glad.
monster.
I mean, DM,
Yes.
knowing that Zio, seeing the look in his eyes and knowing that Zio attacked me, and then knowing that
You watch the ghost jump into
Okay.
Alar's body.
okay, thank you.
Everyone knows that the ghost is possessing these people.
Then I'm gonna yell at this ghost inside of Alar. Stop it.
No means no.
Language, please.
Stop
Please.
it.
The fact that capture said language.
No, I am going to. I'm gonna cast. Oh, shit. I'm gonna say telepathically to Alar real quick. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but this thing needs to get out of you. And then I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Oof. What's the save?
Intelligence.
Roll intelligence saving throw, please.
All
Alar.
right. I want to double check if that's a +1. If Alar can respond to that, he would basically
cannot.
say he cannot. Okay.
You are
What is
aware of your
+1?
surroundings, but have no control over anything.
All right. That is a 15 intelligence saving throw.
So bitch.
That's my boy, Alar.
No, you know what? You shush, DM.
Nobody is your boy.
I love how like roll shit against enemies. Against my own team, kick your guys' ass.
Yeah,
They
stop
said
it.
centipedes.
We all are. Literally. Everyone rolls like shit, and then we're like, let's go PvP, bitches, and then we all roll pretty fucking good.
I know I rolled max damage. Like, come on.
You're about to.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Sven,
I'm just real sad.
I'm sure.
Okay, so I'm going to
please.
I'm going to run and then slide to my knees to Captain Zio, but I'm to place a hand onto Captain Zio's chest, and simultaneously as my left hand glows with a bright yellow light, casting as a bonus action Spare the Dying, I also, with my other hand, want to cast Bane onto Alar, making him enfeebled, and he has to subtract. We'll see if he passes it, but
Is he
Okay, so-
being charmed or frightened?
no, Bane. Up to 3 creatures in my choice, they have to make a Charisma saving throw. Whenever a target fails, that person has to roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack roll or saving throw. And as a Grave Domain cleric, I can use Spare the Dying as a bonus action,
Perfect.
which is what I wanted to do.
Awesome round. He becomes stable.
Yes.
1 HP then.
No, still unconscious. For
Okay.
roll a d4, Sven.
Oh, I will roll the d4. 1.
You are you'll come to consciousness in an hour if nothing else happens. Anything else, Sven? That was a really good turn.
Well, he has to make
Oh,
a
charisma saving throw,
charisma
yeah.
saving throw. He has to beat a 12.
It says that the ghost keeps its stuff like that, but I like it going off of the person that's
Okay.
possessing better.
So that hit something.
So that's what we're doing.
So, all right, that's a 5.
Nice.
Fails.
So the next time that you make attacks, you have to roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack or saving throw.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let me. try the
Cthulhu.
next one.
As you almost die, you turn around as Alar is standing now 10 feet above you. What do you want to do?
I turn to my side and I look at Zio, and with remorse I go, "It is not your time. It is not." And I go and I touch his leg and I cast Cure Wounds.
Nice. How much does he get back?
Max 10 10.
You get alright.
10 damage. 10 health.
As he gasps for air and comes back to health. You have your bonus left. What would you like to do?
I slap my chest and I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Alright, which gives you
And 22.
gives you Oh, I thought you said 22 health. I was like, bullshit.
Bullshit, it does.
Bullshit, it does.
What I do is I slap my chest and like I have like I reach into my bag and grab like a small piece of parchment and just rip it in half.
You just been running around this map ham boning, just like slapping your wrist, slapping your chest. Come on, get me.
Stop the yard.
whole reason I have so many tattoos.
Alright,
And then
Rudin.
I get... Wait.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are you moving? Otherwise, that's your turn.
No, that will be my turn.
Alright, Rudin. And then Zio, and then Alar. And then June. No, you guys are doing when it gets to you.
I want to make a full sprint at Alar and tackle him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move your character really quick. So 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30. Because of the chair.
Oh, okay, so I can't.
I'll
Oh,
tell
because of
you
the
what,
chair.
if you burn your main and your bonus, because your main would be to dash, I'll let you try to tackle him as a bonus.
Deal. I will do it.
Alright, both you make a strength check.
Okay.
DM, did you say I'm on deck?
Do I get
Yes.
advantage because I'm raging?
Okay.
Yes, you do.
But minus the D4.
Yes.
Right. So that minus D4 is going to be minus the highest one I roll.
Yes.
Nat 20 minus 4.
No, it says whenever you're making an attack. So if you're making more than one attack, you roll d4 on all of those.
Well, he's not making an attack. This is a strength check.
Oh, I roll the D4 more than once.
No.
Oh,
And
it
on
doesn't-
anything, I roll a D4.
besides checks, only attack rolls or saving throws.
So this isn't a saving throw,
Okay.
so there's no bane on this one. So just a
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Then
strength
it's
check
a,
with advantage.
Strength check.
Yes,
not
just your
saving
strength
throw.
modifier. Just your strength modifier.
Right. So 17.
17. I got an 18. 17 plus 1.
Nice.
Oh.
So
Hey.
you are going to be considered prone and grappled.
Get tackled.
All right.
Cthulhu was totally ready to die.
All right, at the end of Uriden's turn, Zio.
All right, I am.
And
I'm going to
actually,
Oh, yeah,
stand
can I-
up.
actually, Cthulhu, make a opportunity attack. Technically, he tackled him out of your space.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'm increasing his
Do
AC
it.
because another body is tackling him. But
Is that a short sword attack?
whatever weapon you have in your hand, your
Got
AC is
it.
going to be +2.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Nice. Roll damage.
Oh my
So
god.
2d6.
Are you exploding?
Yeah, I'll explode.
Okay, 4d6 then.
4d6.
If the normal damage is 2d6, then roll 4d6. Yes.
Okay. 18 in total.
Have did not. All right, that means. Bip. He is unconscious.
I have killed all of our teammates.
Where's the ghost?
Right there.
I was gonna say, how the fuck did it get all the way over there?
And luckily
And-
for you, it goes
In
to
time,
Zio's
I
turn.
will look at him and call him a bit or her a bitch.
So you are
All
now
right.
grappling an unconscious man. Zio.
I will
Do you feel
stand up,
Cradling me as I
Okay.
die.
using half
Half
of
your
my
movement.
movement.
I got you.
And then I will, brace myself on my feet again. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, using my second wind bonus action to get 1d10.
To get 1 health.
Yeah, get 1 health.
to get a health back?
That's
You're feeling good now, aren't you?
300.
Feeling better than me.
So I get 11 points of healing.
You're almost at max, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm only 21 out of 22. But
Bitch.
then I will use the remainder of my movement to move. Let's see, is that 5? And then 10, 15.
Sure.
Okay. And then I will use my action to take my scimitar and swipe across this ghost that I just saw come out of Alar's body. I don't know if I would have seen it or not, but I see a ghost standing there, so...
All right. Roll a hit.
Oh, I wish that was one higher. That's a 24 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah, because it needs to be
Yeah,
one
let's
higher.
get- Well, it would have been natural 20. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
We kind of need to
That's
kill this bitch.
7 damage.
Alright. Again, as you like going through air, as it does not look like it's doing as much damage as you'd hope.
And then I will turn my head to the side to look at June and, like, out of breath, just say, I'm sorry.
Aw. Alar, death saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 1.
Hopefully not.
Doesn't that count as 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a. Oh, it's just the roll, right?
Just
So
the roll.
16.
That's a pass. June.
Nice. Alrighty. I will telepathically tell Zio, it's okay, it wasn't you. And then I will move,
After June is Sven, then Cthulhu.
and I will cast Ray of Frost.
Roll a hit, or is it a save?
Rolled a hit.
Alright.
11.
That hits, just barely.
Okay.
She doesn't have a high AC.
Oh, that makes me feel a little better.
She just takes half damage from like everything.
Great. Even radiant?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Wait.
2 cold damage.
So 1.
Cool.
Wow, we are so effective, guys.
It doesn't even pay any mind to the attack.
We're a real team.
Anything else, June?
Cool. No.
Sven.
I slowly seeing this ghost and having experience with them, I slowly walk up to the ghost holding up my amulet and I say to it, "You are not welcome in the realm of the living." And I want to cast Path of the Grave on it, which as an action I choose a creature I can see, which is the ghost. The next time anybody hits it, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay. So just so you're aware, when the next thing hits, that'll make it normal damage. Because it has resistance, then you give it vulnerability, which will make it normal damage. That's a good thing.
Right. So
yeah.
I'm just making it vulnerable to attacks, so that the first person that hits it, it'll go away.
Yeah. I'm just saying, since it has resistance to damage already, once it attacks, your thing makes it so it doesn't have resistance anymore. So it's going to take the normal damage. It won't take half damage anymore.
It's like a wash.
For the next thing.
So it's.
But I'm saying, and I don't know how to say this without metagaming, but it's vulnerable to all of the attack's damage, even if it's non-magical.
Right.
But
yeah.
it
No,
was
I'm
resistant.
understanding. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good. All right. So after Sven, Cthulhu.
Can I inch around and get like around without leaving?
Not with all the stuff around.
Just fucking attack the thing. Just
Okay.
chop it.
Just chop it.
Just chop it.
We are technically flanking right now, right?
Yeah. Do I get advantage
Cthulhu
on
would
my
not
roll?
be.
Damn.
Not with me.
I would not say you could get flanking on this ghost.
Okay. Well.
Alar's flanking the ghost.
Then I'm just gonna short.
Alar's dead.
All right, roll hit.
Oh, damn it. 19 plus 6, so a ton.
Only a 25.
Only a 25. Well, I wanted a 20. And then damage, it gets max at 10.
All right, as you swipe up, its visage shakes a little bit, but still kicking.
And as a bonus, I will try to just get its attention by just fucking luring insults at it. Talking about how it deserved to die and how it wasn't ever welcomed in the first place.
That's mean.
Okay.
You have no feet. You're a ghost.
Anyway, I can spin that to be a negative from you. No.
Huh?
All right. As
You guys
it
eat ice
extends
cream.
its hand out to Uridin, and you are prone, and it will get advantage on this attack.
Gasp.
Damn, it just said fuck you to me.
Gasp.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
You take 17
Dirty.
points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
You still up?
Oh yeah, this is the first damage I've taken all around.
Would question, would necrotic count as disease damage?
No, it'll count as
No.
necrotic.
Okay.
Necrotic.
And then it moves right here,
Where?
on top of you.
Oh, it didn't move on.
Yeah, I
on-
don't see it moving.
It didn't move on roll 20.
There we
Oh.
go.
There it goes.
All right, and it ends its turn, and you take 1d10 force damage,
I'm dead.
and you are unconscious. Just gonna put that right there for you. Alrighty, at the end of its turn, Zio. As you see Cthulhu and just drop like a brick. After Zio's Alar. Well, that's safe. And then June.
All right, I will. Is it over the top of his body or something?
Yeah, it's floating
Like,
above it.
I'm not going to hit.
You are not gonna hit him.
Down. Okay.
Unless you roll a 1.
Kill me.
So,
Come on, what are you doing? What
I
are you doing?
will brace myself, and then with my scimitar, I will swing across at this ghost, and as I swing, a green flame shoots across my blade.
Yes.
And yes, I
You
tried
found-
to attack the
All right,
ghost.
you found the moment. Roll a hit. It'd be really hard for you to miss.
14.
I was gonna say yes, that is. I was gonna say it's gonna be really hard for you to miss. What are you casting?
Green Flame Blade.
Alrighty.
With
Yes.
max damage being 9.
Alright, which it takes the full 9 damage too. Actually, that's a magical attack, so it's vulnerable to that. So that would double to 18 damage. How do you want to do this?
Whoa!
So, as I'm standing there, kind of blank face, seeing Cthulhu just drop in front of me, I just kind of drop my shield and do like a full one-arm like baseball bat swing at this ghost, and at like the peak of the swing, green flame shoot all the way across and down the scimitar, and swipe through this ghost, vaporizing it.
Awesome. As you do that, you hear as you swipe up, it lets out a gut-wrenching moan that all of you feel sorrowful for. As you hit it, and as the blade strikes through, the form doesn't come back together and just into the ethereal space.
Die.
When I'm unconscious, do I
As-
see anything?
No, you're unconscious.
No,
Got it.
yeah.
No, I'm saying like
As I hear it moan, I would just say, "Shut the fuck up, bitch," and then sheath my scimitar,
Alright.
and I will start to walk away.
How do
Is Zio
people...
still old?
Yes. How do people save your fallen comrades?
I'm going to go around and cure wounds, the first person.
Alright, that would be Cthulhu. Roll the health.
I'm actually going to use my I forget what it is, but oh my god, D&D Beyond is annoying as hell sometimes.
I'd like to do a medicine check on Alar.
Believe he has spare the dying as a cantrip.
Who?
Yeah, I was
You.
gonna stop June and just say.
No,
"Yeah,
I know my
this is fine,
spells.
he's got this."
There's a racial trait I have where I can give you the max if I'm giving you a healing spell when you have 0 hit points.
Oh.
Yeah, like I know the spells I have, but there's just like but it doesn't matter. I'll just use cure wounds.
If there's
or
an else,
if
it
you're
was-
already doing it, go for it.
Look under features and traits.
That's what I'm under right now. It's not showing.
No, you can do the
Doesn't
cure
have-
wounds. You're good. Because they need health. The other one is only going to leave them stable.
All right, yeah, I'll just do the normal cure wounds on you.
All right.
That is a 7.
7
Seven,
points.
Alright.
7 hit points.
Yeah.
Which is only 1 less than you would have gotten anyways.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, that's on me,
plus-
Alar, not you.
Yeah, that's on Alar. Who's healing Alar? Or that's on Cthulhu. Who's healing Alar?
Okay.
You guys have...
I was gonna. Well, I was
health
gonna
points
do a
as well.
medicine check, but then
I
Uridan
am
told me
gonna-
not to.
As I get up, I'm gonna go over there and like grab his leg and use 5 hit point, or use the last 5 of my lay on hands and say
Alright,
it is not
he
your
gets the
time,
5.
brother.
All right. Oh wait.
So-
That's should add.
I also want to go up to June real quick and like put my hand like on her shoulder and I say, I was afraid that we might have lost you there, and I'm going to use my healing hands, which you automatically get 3 hit points. And that's just like a thing I can do for once a day.
Awesome.
Thank you. I don't feel so good.
Alright. So, as you guys heal your wounds and kind of look at each other knowing that you guys really fought each other more than the enemy unintentionally, and you're left in this decrepit city that has now taken over your friends, that is where we're going to end for the week.
Oh,
All right.
Ooh.
no.
It's so emotional.
Yowza.
Yeah, that was
I killed 2 of my teammates.
Yeah, that was a session.
I killed both of the ghosts, I just realized.
Wow.
After
Well,
you almost killed me.
I loosened the jar.
Ghosts are rough.
Oh,
I loosened the
I
jar.
was gonna say I killed both our teammates and then proceeded to bring them back to life.
That was a weird episode.
Yeah, thank you
That
for
was fun.
everyone that has stayed so late. This is a late session. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning. I do kind of have a small announcement that no one else knows about, and I haven't talked to any of you about it, but I'm
Are you
just
having
going
a
to
baby?
say it, and hopefully you guys agree that it's going to happen. Because it normally happens every Halloween for those of you that
You're
play
pregnant.
with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in our home game, generally the closest day to Halloween, our group does a battle royale.
What are you doing, Cade?
Huh?
You got like a crescent wrench on your nose.
Yep.
So normally we
Yes.
do a battle royale. So this October 30th, we're going to have a battle royale where all of the players, it is not a cannon fight. All of our players get dropped into an arena that I make, and they go at it. And then the winner generally gets some special treat if they win.
Pew pew pew.
And that will
Hope
happen.
we get to bump up a level because all my spells are support spells.
Well, hey,
Now you're gonna die
we'll
first.
see. We still got 3 sessions before
You're
that.
gonna die first.
So, but
Support
no,
Aloy.
this was a great session. I in the map, I don't want to take credit for that. Is somebody that was on Incarnate. They are a great map maker. The name I am forgetting right now, but
You can
thank
put
you
it
to
on
them.
the YouTube or something.
yeah.
Yeah, we could toss that on the
We're
YouTube.
also now going to
Yeah.
have to create a Twitter because that apparently is something we should have. And
Okay.
thank you to Die to D&D. Did I say that right? Thank you for the follow and for hanging out. And Swindler's Den, again, if any of you are still here, thank you for the raid once again. That's amazing.
Oh, they rated us again?
They rated us again, and I
Nice.
guess
Wow,
we're gonna
cool.
pay it forward because we are going to raid the same people that we did last week, which is
We gonna get
Dice. 1 second, let me open it.
Nice.
Yep, exactly them. So let me go here.
This is just going to be a reoccurring thing, isn't it?
Yeah, every now and
I'm
then.
okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Share
So,
some love to the community and spread it around.
for everybody that's going in there, they're on their 4th episode as well. It's kind of what the thing was last time, is they're on their 3rd. So make sure you go and drop them some love. So make sure you click in the top to join the raid. This session will be live on our YouTube channel on Tuesday, once again, just like every week.
Tuesday.
And once we get the social media up and running, you can go there for updates if you need any. But thank you to everybody. I hope you all tune in to next week for the next chapter of the Arcane Archives. Take care, everybody. Hope you have an amazing night. Thank you. Peace out.